Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Let me just share this quickly. It's going to be a very quick one. It's going to be a very, very quick one. A very, very quick one. Hey, 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 guys. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Wonderful Mebo DP Caroline. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Let me just do a few things here. Hatisi pakucherana panapa ndikati ngoya kuzongotaura chokwadi chekuti like most people would never say such things. Vanhu vakawanda tiri kutaura chokwadi, and I think inini I've been uncomfortable from telling lies and from not telling the truth. So that's all I'm gonna do. That's all I'm gonna do. Yes, Devonport, what's up, D? Good to see you. Hauna ndabva ndasekerera panapa. Enya ndeipi yako? Chengeta vana ve-advocate. Antika. Enya, what's up? Lloyd, ndeipi yako? Muribo. Anzwa station. What do you mean? I don't understand what you mean by that. Caroline Poff, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, we are 80 tower. We are 80 tower. I mean, I'm just gonna say my side of things because I'm sick and tired of getting texts and people asking KC, and I don't have anyone to protect and did it. So it's time for me to just say things as they are, and this will help Zimbabwean platforms. This will help Zimbabweans. Zvichaita kuti tibatane, tichachinja the way we treat each other, whether on social media or away from social media. So God bless you guys, and thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. Share this is fine. I don't have any filters. I don't have anything to hide. Vimbai, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? You can share this and disquita makuo. Andiri nrukungo yozotaura chokwadi kuti vanhu muri kubvunza, and I think I never answered that honestly. And ndichada zvemastitch papage pangu. And I'm not protecting anybody. If anyone can take Melly as well, I mean, I'm happy with that. If anyone can take Dehwa, that's fine. If you want to take Mvengemvenge, you can take them as well. I'll be honest, and I'm gonna say things as they are. And I'm not attached to anybody. I'm not attached to any page anymore. So that's why I'm doing this very short video, which will help people kuti muzive kuti izvo what is KC all about. Am I as real as I say I am? Are people as real on their platforms as they say they are? So yeah, tichanzwa nasi anditi. So you can make your own conclusions from what I'm going to share with you today. Take Mkoma Masimbamva's with KC is up live, and she is about to say things that most people probably wouldn't want to be kuti zvizikanwe kunze uko, but ndichataura sezvazviri because I've been in this social media thing just for a few weeks, if not months, and I've been exposed to a lot of things. And as I said, kwa KC Kuno, we want to keep things real. You want to partner with me, you're gonna be as real as we can be. Toda kugadzirisa nyika yedu yeZimbabwe, but hatigadzirise tichirumana tichifuridzirana. Pane mapythons, nyoka, tsvukuviri. Ndichataura nhasi sezvazviri. My own experiences through Melly's page, my own experiences through Mvengemvenge, my own experiences through Mkoma Masimba, my own experiences through Daud Dewachimonyo. I think you are here. You're gonna come soon. Just come in, guys, and it's not about exposing, it's about kugadzirisa nyika. Toda kugadzirisana pasina zvechi one day. You wanna work with me, we're gonna do it out in the open. You wanna present yourself as real. Let's see how real we are. If I'm the one who is a little bit going haywire, that's fine. Vanoda kutevera chatevera chokwadi and tichachiwana. Let me speak my side of things, and let me tell you, let me answer the question that became awkward last night. My time in New Zealand, it was last night. This morning, Zimbabwean time. Ndabvunzwa na Masafinya's corner, one of my fellow Zimbabweans who is based in New Zealand. Akabvunza neZropa live. She put me on a corner, akati, KC, why did you leave those platforms? Why did you get kicked out of those platforms? I couldn't answer that. And I don't like to feel awkward in my own page. I don't like to feel uncomfortable. That's why I'm doing this live today with you all Zimbabweans. Share this. I'm happy with that. I'm not doing this for viewership. I'm doing it so that people can understand what KC is all about. And I know you've never seen me this serious, but welcome to KC's page. And Vema Gosta counts. Hi guys. Muriboere. Angelina, thank you so much. I know you're always here. Thank you so much. Right. So again, this is the day that the Lord has made. Papa kutoda mutsanyo chaiwo apa. Papa kutoda kuti titombotanga tablessa page before I say this, because ndichabata my territories asingade kubatwa bara. So I just take authority over my page right now in Jesus' mighty name. I take authority over Advocates page and all the followers of this page. I take authority over every demonic hold in Zimbabwe, in every Zimbabwean platform. I take full authority over every satanic bondages in your pages, in our social media platforms. I take full authority right now in Jesus' mighty name. And I know you're looking at me right now and you're thinking, are you crazy? Are you crazy? We need to take authority. And I'm going to do that live on this live video right now. So Father, in Jesus' mighty name, I just want to take authority right now. I take authority over every lying spirit, over every deceptive spirit. I take full authority over every spirit that comes and pretending to be what it is not. I take full authority over every those spirits that come in. I know it's my familiar spirits. We're gonna take authority of all social media platforms. I'll mention by name. I'm not involved with Mighty Tindaka Blockio, but we take authority over all those platforms. We take authority over SMA platforms. Anna Zizwana, and I'm not involved with those ones. Mamana Zuva, whoever. We take full authority over every social media platform that represents the nation of Zimbabwe. We take full authority right now, because Zimbabwe is a nation. And I just want to declare that Zimbabwe belongs to God. And everyone who is using Zimbabwe, the Zimbabwean name, to promote their own evil ways right now, we break that in Jesus' mighty name, that whatever they have planned, it's not gonna work in Jesus' mighty name. Let's be real, Zimbabwean people. Take authority and use the name of Jesus and plead the blood of Jesus over your pages. It's no longer about viewership. Do you hear me? It's no longer about comparing and competing. It's no longer about making money using other people's life stories and experiences. It's no longer about dimming other people's lights to try and make yours shine. So right now, in Jesus' name, let's take authority over our social media platforms. May the voice of the devil be silenced. May every dark spirit be broken. May every evil influence, may it retreat right now back to the drylands where you belong. SMA social media platforms akatanga arikuda kushandisa social media to divide our nation, which is already divided, causing division in a nation that is already divided like Zimbabwe. We break you. Agree with me right now as I do this, as I share my story with you. Agree with me right now as I do this. I didn't plan to come and pray like this, but I am saying in Jesus' mighty name, we're gonna take authority over every social media platform yandakatsika mwariva kanditsikisa for a reason, because what I'm going to do today is something that no Zimbabwean would ever be brave to do it. Majaira kutukana, but no, I am stepping in as a messenger, as somebody. Yes, I have been broken, but now here's the thing. Unogona unge uri broken, but God can still use you. God will use your brokenness. God will use ipapo pari kubatwa nevanhu kuti pagadzirise zvagara zvirimo. Ndakapinda muplatform indichinzi ndiri kuenda kunonyengwa. Now listen to me. It was nothing to do with me kuti ndipfimbwe. I wasn't ready for that. Do you understand? I was approached. Nikanzi, KC, can you come in and pretend that you want to find a man? Now I am exposing it. Masimbatika Pinda, it was meant to be a stage. Now listen to me. When he got me into Melly's page, Masimba na Melly vanoshanda vese, they are very close. Now Zimbabweans, I want you to understand something. I'm going to start by saying this. Pese panofona munhu achinyepera utanzi ndiri kusabotejewa page ndiri kuita sei, just understand these people, they work together. We work together. We worked worked together. So tinoplana zvinhu behind the scenes and then touya topretenda kunge this is what it looks like. Imimi mafollowers nemaviewers busy kutukana pama-comment sections, busy kuitirana utsinye, muchiundurana, muchitukana, muchitadza kuvata mudzimba dzenyu. Now listen, I want to take authority over that spirit right now and agree with me. If you are a man or a woman of God who believes in a Jesus who was crucified on the cross, the one who was buried, the one who rose again on the third day, you're gonna agree with me right now kuti my spirits are a deception, ekuundurana, ari kupera nhasi, ini papeji rino, I don't want anything like that. Don't bring me that kind of nonsense here. Musandivigira kuda kuundurana nekuda kukompita. Newivi yangu iyo yakasakara muvanhu vari kuuya nenyaya dzavo, and let's be real, inini ndakaenda nenyaya yangu kwaMelly ndikasvika ndikaundurwa. Nobody backed me up. Instead ndakadzingwa inini, ndikablokwa mupeji, ndikabviswa kuita admin. I was admin in that page. Ndakashandiswa inini, ndichingopinda mupeji raMelly ndakaitwa admin. I was an admin there, that's why I could post whatever I wanted. I shared my son ndikaita pakafamba mbiri. Now here's the thing, don't be attracted to any page by viewership. Muri kundinzwa maZimbabweans, musapindire maviewership nembiri, musapindire kuda kuzikanwa. Anditika, now here, let me just blow my nose. Let's not get into social media platforms dzekuti tiende kuda kunozikanwa. Masimba akandiapproach akati KC ndaunopretenda ungoruda murume. You all know my story. Ndakabvutiwa stonyeni last year muna November inini. How can I be ready to get married or to find a lover inini within like about 8 months from the time yawarepewa nemunhu wakutonzanzi chitsvaga murume? Okay, it was a stitch. Okay, now you understand this. Bachelorettes and bachelors, what I've started in my page is real, but what I did through this Sister Melly's Diaries, that was not real. So to all the guys who called in, I'm sorry, but what we spoke about behind the scenes was real. That's why I kicked out Masimba from that platform, because I started realizing that I was dealing with real people who had real feelings, who had real emotions. Now do you hear me? And then straight away in that the first guy when I got was David behind the scenes. That's why I chose him to be the guy that I chose at the end. Why? That guy was broken. He is broken. People are broken. How can we use our social media platforms to break people anymore? Ndakaramba inini kuti ndishandise vanhu like that, kana kuti ndishandiswe like that. Do you understand? So that's why ndakadzinga Masimba, because the stitch na Masimba was meant to carry on. Actually achipretenda ungenini ndiri kuda iye Masimba. Do you understand? So pandakati handichadi Masimba akatombondinetsa akati saka ndakunza kunoki iwewe kwaMelly tikaita viewership iri over I think it was nearly 60,000 viewers in 24 hours. Yakafamba mbiri ndikafambiswa mbiri yokunzi hanzi hazvisva zvamboitika papage rino. Now listen to me. If you're listening to me right now, I know Melly, you're my friend. Masimba, you're my friend on Facebook. You guys can block me if you want to. Now the thing is, it was my first time having such viewership either, but I didn't even understand what it meant. Did it really matter? No, I don't care. Inini chero ndikataura nevanhu page pangu is fine. Now listen, yakafamba mbiri ndakashandiswa inini kuti vanhu vapromote mapages avo. Now I'm gonna declare this right now up here. Ndoda kuti mundidzime pamapages enyu, ndoda kuti mubvise all those things zvamakaposta pamapages enyu, mundibvise kuma-YouTube enyu, ndoda kuti mundibvise, and I'm going to make this a legal thing where I'm going to send you statements kuti mubvise zvinhu zvamakaita pamapages penyu. Ndoda kuti mundibvise. I don't want any attachments with whatever happened in your pages. Makashandisa mhuri yangu yekumba kwedu. Simba Chikanza, you know that I made a video about Simba Chikanza, how narcissistic and controlling he was. When I came to speak up on Zimb about the family violence, Ndina, one of my co-presenters, broach tika abuse behind the scenes na Simba Chikanza, and I made a video. But Zimbabweans, ikoko kune noise, kune viewership ndokwa munoda. Simba Chikanza, how did he end up coming to a video yangu na Melly yokuti nini? I'm talking about my upbringing. Ndakataura nyaya yangu upbringing yangu. Pane kuti tisupportane maZimbabweans, makandiundura. Ndini ndaka-abused as a child. I'm the one who got sexually molested and abused. But listen, Zimbabweans, what did you do to me? What did you do to me? Makatanga kundiundura ndiri live, and I'm gonna cry right now because you do this to one another. You do this to everyone. And this has to stop. Don't tell me to calm down, Miriam. I have to say things the way I want to say them. Makatanga kundiundura. Yet you are the ones who wanted to interview me. Mapeza kundundura. You used my family to get viewership. You got that, and what did you do after that? You came and removed me as your admin. Mukanduza kuti Melly, you came to me and you said to me, Katina, inini ndiri kukuda papage rangu, but vanhu vandinoshanda navo vati ndikubvise because you are broken. You don't get rid of each other because you are broken. You don't use people for viewership and then you get rid of them because they are broken. Do you understand? You don't do that, guys. You don't. Do you hear me? You don't use people like that. You use people's experiences and stories to promote your pages and to make money. Why? Mapedza ipapo. What do you do? Motanga kuita mastitch enyu ekuda kupromotana behind the scenes. Masimba mampane macalls akaitika musuya. Masimba is an admin ku page rameli. Memchinyeperwa mese kuti anzi ari kuda kusaboteja page. No, they work together, these people. Kumvengemvenge, one of the guys who was on my top 5, he was actually ndakampinza because I knew what I was doing as well. Anonzi Summers. Samaita, I'm not Samaita. Tinodzitaura nyaya dzenyu Samaita, but I'm not here to expose people. Anyone anda kunyengwa na Samaita mudze vanhu chokwadi about who you are and what you have and what you carry. Anditika, because toda keep our lives as real as possible. So here's the thing, guys. People come presenting as if vari kufighta vari kunetsana, but mastitch anoitwa behind the scenes, they are real. So right now, all I want to say is, guys, Zimbabweans, how can we fix this Zimbabwean tichiundurana tinoda kuita mari nekuundura vanhu nekushandisa nyaya dzevanhu? My abusive situation, my upbringing was real. What you did to me, Melly, was not right. What you did to me, Masimba, was not right. You need to stop doing that to anybody else. Munotora nyaya dzevanhu muchidziyanika muchidzitaura muchidzisvina to make viewership. But then what do you do with those people? My life story was an example. I'll just pause. My life story was an example. Some people are not my confidence. They will support you throughout all that. I don't care about what did my family say in that. What I care about is how certain fellow partners in social media, why you did that to me. I'm sorry, but now I have to say this. And I'm not here to insult you, I love you so much, but you need to stop. You need to stop. You're gonna have to pause, Melly. You need to take control of your pages. You started that Mvengemvenge group. It's your group, but you want to pretend like it's not yours, yet you're part of it. That needs to stop. Let's stop all these pretending spirits. Let's stop all these lies. Let's stop all this deception. Stop it. We want real, authentic, open, honest, truthful Zimbabwean platforms. I'm not saying I'm one of them. That's what I'm trying to do. It's not about viewership. For 8 hours as long as I've got the time. But what I don't agree with is what you guys have done to me. Melly, your pages let me down. You let me down. You came and explained to me, Kutanzi Vandi Tanzi, you are too broken, but you are the one who actually, because Masimba Kanduzoti, awudza kuti munano manager page rako and vise. Without any explanation. Why? Without any explanation. Wongona watobviswa, wakutanga kuundurwa, wakutanga kutukwa. My understanding is mune ma personal anonzi machi ma ghost accounts amunopinda nawo kuma pages kwedu. You can come to mine, but inini I'm as real as you see. Andiswere nchenda kuno bleach inini kuda kufadza ma viewers. Andiswere nchenda kunopfeka ma fake nails inini kuda kufadza ma viewers. Andiswere nchenda kucompete nevanini because there are things that I can do that you can't do. There are things I'm somewhere with my life where you could never get there. But my whole idea of starting this advocate page, it's been there for a long time. I can't pause that because when I'm broken, I would rather be honest with people and tell people, hey guys, I'm broken. I'm broken. Melly, I told you in confidence. I shared my stuff with you in confidence. You interviewed me in confidence, but you let me down. How many people have you done that to? Right? Nombo kusendeka Melly, nombo si repa. Mkoma Masimba. handidi kana kukuonai page rangu. If possible, block me and get away, get lost. And the reason why, yes, urikuita entertainment, but do entertainment without tampering with people's lives. Do your entertainment without kufamba uchidira majecha muma lives evanhu. These are real lives. These are real hearts, people with real emotions. You're gonna need to stop that nonsense. You could record Davan behind the scenes. I'm gonna pause a little bit and drink water. Right, I'm back. Hansi KC, why did you leave Doubt Dehwa Chimonyo's page? Right now, here's the thing, guys. And we are here to titaure ndichachema, ndichashwa my emotions out because I'm being as real as I can. And it doesn't matter how I go to the pages and nakapinda, but the thing is, ka spirit ke kundurana, ka spirit ke godo, ka spirit ke jealousy, envy, ne deception, ne competition, karimo mumazimbabwens kakagara kariti kwakungoundurana pamunhu unenge wakabata foni nekarabha yakasungwa nerekeni kubhadhara vanhu mafans kuti hanzi vaende kunotaura zvinhu vachinotukana, you know. Why do that? Why do we do that, Zimbabweans? Inobudirira sei nyika yacho. Nezuro pale mwakauya, okay, 10 days, I'm just going to say this. You came to my page and I know we spoke about this and it's there on my video. Kutizo, you know, vanhu mutinouya pama pages anditi. And we want to talk about politics. How do we fix the politics yenyika yedu isusu sevano? And I think we ended up in agreement 10 days, which was good. But how do we fix nyika yokuti isusu pachazvedu tiri maZimbabweans? In a simple thing as kuti hanzi ndiri pano pasocial media hatipindirani, tinoda kuundura, noda unditukira vhudzi rangu, oda unditukira kuti ndine mapundu, ndine scalp ziso, kana kuti handina kuita ma-eyebrows nema-eyelashes fake like you, ndomoda kunditukira izvozvo. Nyika yacho inogadziriswa sei? Nyika yacho inogadziriswa sei? Toigadzirisa sei nyika? How we can fix Zimbabwe? I'll say this at the end. But why, Ketina, did you leave Doubt Dehwa Chimonyo? The reason I'm gonna mention you Doubt is because wakauya ku page Melly ukatanga kundiundura ndiri pa live here, and I know we spoke about it behind the scenes. You apologize, but ndoda kutaura kuti vanhu vazive kuti what kind of a nation are we dealing with? Ma platforms atiri kudila nawo akaita sei? Indakazviitira YouTube video yangu ndichitotenda ndichitoendosa page raDoubt Dehwa. Now this is where people get miscommunications, and I know we've talked about this, take note of this, we've spoken about it, but I need to talk about it to show kuti vanhu kana mapindwa social media mumusoro, you fail, you unonga wangotserera zviri kutaurwa nevavengi vako, mafollowers ako, without even listening kuti Ketina ati chii about me. Akakomenda akati mai isisi ivava vakandiita sei ndakazoona ndakutukwa kuYouTube, yet nini ndaitomendosa kuYouTube kwangu. Ndopandakamuti teerera unzoti ndiri kuti chii about you. I would never insult you because inini kuti ndigaine this confidence yandinayo. I actually gained it because I was sharing a lot constantly in your platforms. But vanhu ma+44 mune makuhwa stereki, makandiendera nerweseri, mumwe akandivinga akandifonera for 2 hours after tapedza kuita live naDehwa ye6 hours muchida kundinzwa kuti ndinoti chii about Dehwa, and I surprised you because I didn't say anything negative, nothing, because I had so much respect for that guy. But iye paakazoenda kanondiundura manje kupage raMelly, ndopandakati ndiri kuundurwa nefamily yangu, ndiri kuundurwa naDehwa, munhu wandotrust, my confidant. I took you as my confidant, Dehwa. You let me down, and you know from that time on we haven't spoken. And now I'm saying this kuitira kuti vanhu tifambe tichicheka kuona kuti patinoti confidant, patinoti tine macomrades muupenyu hwedu, are they as real as they say they are? So social media, let's fix this. Starting right now, right here with KC. You can all block me, you can stop following me, I don't care. Murikunzwa, I'm not doing anything for viewership, I'm not doing anything for money. People have real life issues, people have real life problems. Tinema emotions, tine pfungwa dzeduwo. But makapusa sterek maZimbabweans mukapusiswa zvozvo kuti munopedza nguva dzekuti munge muchifunga mazano ekugadzira mari ekuti muchengetedze mhuri dzenyu, ekuti munge muchibatana muchigadzirisa zvinhu nevakadzi venyu, mudzimba nevarume venyu, busy kufollowa pasocial media vanhu vari kutokushandisai kumeka mari. Think about it. What is wrong with you? 6, 8, 10, 12 hours uchiteverera one platform to another. Unowana kupi nguva yekuenda unotandara nemukadzi wako, unowana kundosaka varume vachikuhurirai vakadzi. Too much fake nekuundurana vanhu. Hamunyari. moya moondwana nesu vanhu takazviwirirawo in peace. Ina ndamboya neruzha ndakauya nchizviitira zvinhu zvangu, but this I had to say this kuti Zimbabweans, you are like pythons. Most of you are like pythons. Tinoruma tichifuridzira, tiri nyoka, and we need to break that python spirit yakuti munhu unouya uchipartner nemunhu just to get something from them. This is not only happening in social media, even in some of the things that munhu anenge akazvitangira zvinhu zvake kana chinhu chake or their own thing. Munhu unouya woita ngoruda kupartner nemunhu izvo roda kungodya mahafu. That spirit needs to stop. Inonzi spirit of vanoiti chiko parasitic spirit yekuda kungodya nekudya nekudya. Ndinoda kuti mundidzime pamapages enyu kana ndakambocontributa kupage rako any live yandiri. You have to face that part yekuti Ketina takamuinterviewa papage pedu. Delete right now. I'm going to send a written statement kuti mundibvise mubvise pamayoutube enyu. Delete those things now. Handisi pakushandiswa. The good thing is I already downloaded those things, so I've got them, but you need to delete those things. I don't want to appear in those dirty, filthy pages anymore. Handidi, because munoshandisana tinoshandisana, so please, handidi. Vari kuda kupinda palive, you can come and support. Handidi, kana uda kuuya uzotaura panapa, you only come to speak zvinoenderana nezvandinoda. Kana wauya papage rangu panapa, you come here, unouya kana kuri kuti tiri kukuinterview kana kuti uri guest, unouya uchitaura zvinoenderana nekuvaka Zimbabwe, nekuvaka mwana weZimbabwe, nekuuya kuzohundurana nevanhu. Ndine vakadzi vanouya vakasunga madhuku panapa. Respect us. Tauya takasunga madhuku, tisiyei takadaro. Ndabva kunomhanya izvezvi. Unomhanya iwewe. Basa rekuundura vanhu tinozvimhanyira isusu, tisiyei takadaro. Tinotaura nyaya dzedu takatandara takadekara, tisiyei takadaro. We don't want to compare ourselves with anybody. People have real life issues here. So listen to me, Zimbabweans. You want to come and partner with me. You want to come and work with me. You're going to be real. Doubt Dehwa, I know I put you on the spot. Melly, I know I put you on the spot. But you know what? Vanhu vari kuvhunza, KC, why did you leave? Did you get kicked out? No, listen, guys. Ndakaitwa manually removed. I got kicked out of being an admin. Ndikazongonzwa zvakunza uchaita bachelorette yako panapa. Mandishandisa mapedza. Ndokunonzi kumamirana kauko. Ndokunonzi kumamirana, kudhoterana. That's the word I think you would use. Kumamirana chaiko chaiko. And that spirit needs to stop of shitting on each other. We need to stop it. Kuita kumamirana mazimbos. We need to stop. We need to stop. You may not agree with what I'm saying, but munomamirana maZimbabweans. Anzi kuundurana. Have you ever seen maGhanaians achiundurana mimi? Have you ever seen maNigerians achiundurana pa social media? Nyika yacho inovakwa sei? Zimbabwe inototanga neni ndichizvigadzirisa SKC. Ndine nyaya dzangu, but ndinotaura makuhwa angu. Ndinozvitaurira nyaya dzangu inini. Show me any other platform yekuti munhu anoenda achitaura nyaya dzake sezvadziri. Without insulting or involving anybody. Ndinondozvitaurira nyaya dzangu ndega. I say my own issues. Anyway, I'm just going to pause and let one of these guys speak. Mkanya, I don't know if you want to say something. Mkanya, muripo ere? Muripo ere? Tapi oripo ere? Do you want to say something?
Tanzikisa zvauri kutaura Kate. Ketina, what you are saying is true. I know kuti maZimbabweans we have a problem chaichaya. It's like yesterday's topic kuti it's all about the support, right? It's not nice kuona munhu achichema after being exposed or after being used nemunhu. Put that person in your shoes. Unonzwa the same thing zvaari kufila. Why do we do this to each other, guys? It's all about working together as a team. Panosvika muchiita as if unge vana vari kucrash kana vana vari kuchikoro. I don't think that's called for. You have to unite, guys. Taa vanhu vakuru. Vana even vana vedu chai vanenge vachiona kuti taurai onai zviri kuitwa namama namadhedhi. Then you want to teach vana vedu muchiita zvakadai so. People have to grow up. We are all adults, we are not kids. We have to grow up. Let's be united. Let's build Zimbabwe tese, takabatana, muchibvunzana on the platform. Guys, what should we do? What should we do? mubatsirana, rather than of attacking each other, muchitukana, it's only Zimbabweans who are doing on the platforms. Yekuswera muchinyadzisana pamaplatforms, muchitisekesa nevanhu, kunzi vanhu vekuzimbabwe hamuna kukwana. Yeah? Behavior dzimwe vanhu vari kucrash, especially you women. Women ndimuri serious. Hamusanga munzwa varume vachiita zvekutukana pa-internet. It's only women. Women have to grow up. Hakuzi kuchikoro kwamaita basa rekumakirana vasikana kana kumakirana vakomana. We are now in a real world. You all have to grow up. Tavanhu vakuru. And that's all I can say.
Mkanya, you're still there?
Hello.
Yes, I can hear. We can hear you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
No, ina handina zvekutaura zvakawanda, but I just want to say kuti it's very unfortunate kuti tinorarama mararamiro akadaro as Zimbabweans, as Africans, as people, as human beings, because hazvina kunaka kuti tipote tichirarama upenyu hwekutora advantage of each other for whatever reason. Nekuti under normal circumstances, kana uri munhu, you should be there to help your fellow Zimbabwean or your fellow human being kuitira kuti tirarame. Mukafamba munyika dzakasiyana siyana, mukafamba kunzvimbo dzakasiyana siyana, you see other nations helping each other. Mumwe wavo akawira pasi, vanomhanya shamwari toita sei, vanobatsirana. But isisu handizivi kuti takaroiwa neakafa here kana kuti takaitwa sei. But tinototora situation yemunhu iyeye totanga kuita go around nayo. We make money about that. We make fun out of that. We do a lot of shit. Nenyaya inenge yaitika pane mumwe pambe kuti tibatsirane, which is very wrong. And ndosaka muchiona kuti tinoramba tichisekwa nevamwe, tinoramba tichisekwa nenyika dzakawanda. And hatina zvinhu zvatinoita zvekuti vanhu vanoyemurawo vachiti aiwa tarisai vanhu ava vaitawo chinhu chavo chakanaka. Because we are always gossiping. We are always trying to find fault on each other. We are always trying to make sure kuti adonha chete ini ndinofanira kuita zvinhu zvinooneka, which is wrong. Whatever zvinenge zvaitika ngatitaurirane sevanhu. Handizivi kuti ndingati kudii, but I think it's wrong. Zvinorwadza zvekuti hatifaniri kudaro. So you may continue, Casey.
Right. So this is the reality of what happens behind the scenes. Mimi ma followers mune muri busy kuundurana muchi netsana muchitukirana munhu wokuti behind the scenes there's a live yakaitwa last week vanhu vachiti and I'm just going to say this because I was still part of that group a few weeks ago. I was still part of it. Mkoma Masimba, you are causing problems pama Zimbabwean platforms and you're going to have to stop. Unfortunately, I mean, I love you as a brother, Murimkanya and Riso Koinini, but Jamurkuita, and I think he actually gave my personal number. Kwakundisa pa live, ndisingazuti ari pa live, ndritara muni, yeah, thank God there was nothing zvakataura zvakawanda ipapo. Ndo masicha noitika, kweta zvoti like, unotuchitaura naye Masimba, just so you know, everyone who's gonna deal with Mukoma Masimba, ndoda kukudza kuti for everything that he does, muri kurekodwa. It doesn't matter whether muri kujoka, indi nototaura zvimwe zvinhu ndinyatsozoti ndiri kurekodwa. Poita macalls ekuti, Samaita, just so you know, be prepared for this. There is a phone call yakaitiwa pamakandi, because Samaita ndakauya kumvengemvenge. And zvichabuda mwe musi because ndozoti after this vanhu vachatanga kuburisa zvinhu zvakawanda. You have to be prepared for this. Your phone call with me when you were talking about Melly and Masimba was recorded by Masimba. He was actually present on that phone call. So why am I saying this? Because takatombopinda muchikiribidi chokuti tigadzirise mapages ana Melly nanani. But andichadi. Inini I've got my own page. This is Advocate Ketina Chivasa's page. This is what it is. We keep things real. But how real are you? Inini, this is how real I am. My tears are not just for me. They are for other people who have been used by these platforms. They are for other people who don't really know who they are. We don't really know who we are. That's why we get used. It was in my moment of brokenness that I got used. That's fine. I'm actually thankful that ndini ndakashandiswa. Pane zvinhu zvinhu zvisinga make sense. Why is this happening to me? But now it makes sense because I speak up. God can trust me with anything because I'll speak up. Come to me. Last week taka expose vamwe vakada kuuya vachizvitanzi non-profit organizations. Mama Shero, stop that nonsense. Hatidi vanhu vakadaro, hatidi zvinhu zvakadaro, hatidi. I brought you here because ndakandatoona kuti une chikiribidi. So here's the thing. Don't approach me for anything unless you want to be real. Do you hear me, Zimbabweans? You want to be real, approach me. I'm not doing this for viewership. Viewership, I knew nothing about viewership. I didn't care. Yokunzanzi uno promoter YouTube. I didn't know about that because that's the only way you can go on YouTube. I'm broadcasting on YouTube right now. Do I need to promote anything? No. Mariako munu chete. So now listen to me. I'm not there to look for viewership. Don't try to market me. Don't try to do anything for me. Social media. No, I'm not here to make money on social media. Instead, I work to do the things that I do on social media because you have to be willing to give out something, Zimbabweans. You have to be willing to part with some dollar to make some dollar. And even if I make money from YouTube, it's not for me or from anywhere, from any social media platform. I don't work alone. But now here's the thing. Tino shandisana ma Zimbabweans. It's disgusting. It's nasty. Semesa, nyangadza. Sembura, most of you. Most of us. Let me say us. Atizive chinonzi kubatana kuti chi. We don't know. Yet it's so much noise about Kutanzi, Zimbabwe ngainake. Hey, Idi must go. Hey, Nero chete. Munonona chibuda mun social media chiti Nero akapfeka marigali a Nero mukadzi achifane jara Estonia kumba. Titire mushe ma Zimbabweans. Kwanai. Pane vamwe ndakatuka muno New Zealand. Muno busy kuhura uko. Pa social media Nero. Kumba uko ari kuhura. Stop it. I won't say you by name because I respect you. But ukaunya uchiwanza uchida madress chero uchita zvekuhura tinokutaurai. So the reason I'm saying this is because aungouye panapa muchingoita nyaya dzekuti hanzi hey we are for this cause. Tanga wagadzirisa iwewe. I'm a work in progress. I've got counselors, I've got psychologists. That's fine. None of your business. Nyaya dzekumba kwedu yes dzauya pachena. You know what? Thank God you know about my issues. Whoever is going to go out with me one day when I'm ready out to Zati KC ndo zvakamira akaita zvandiri ndo zvandiri vamwe venyu imimi muri kutsva mukatumu because nyaya dzenyu you bottled it up, you shove everything under the carpets. The most free person is someone who has nothing to hide. That's me. I am so free. Do you hear me? I can talk about my own issues. Ndinoenda undorane family yangu pa social media, but you know what? Praise the Lord, because the more jechara muri kudira dongi riri kukwira pamusoro. Somebody gave me that example. Rambai muchidira jecha muone toramba tichikwira pamusoro. There's a reason why ndichishanda kuRadio 54 aedza kudira jecha pana akaedza kudira jecha paRadio ipapo hazvishande. Eric Knight won't take that kind of nonsense. He doesn't. So thank you so much. Hazvishande but takakubatai, tinokuzivai, takakuonai. Hazvishande. So inini I connect with real people. So from now on, Zimbos, you wanna connect with me, be real. And did anything from you other than reality, baby. I just want real people. Nguva yekuchema yadarika. Now ndakuparidza chokwadi. Toda reality. We want authenticity. If we want a nation that can come together and do something. Mosha isia Idi, Mosha isia ZANU-PF. The problem is you people. Tisu isusu vanhu vacho. Because chero tikada kuti titi truda change ku Zimbabwe. Iwe tanga wachinja maitiro ako. Kana baby rinotaura kuti by the renewal of your mind, change the way you think. If we change the way we think as Zimbabweans, starting from right now as KC is speaking, listen to me or don't, I don't care. I don't even read comments. I only read good comments. From now on, I only read good comments. Teganai, uyaya, I don't care. But you know what? What I'm saying here is something that most of you would never say. Vanhu vari kurwadzisana vachirwadziwa. But hapana anopana namazano masvino kuti tienderere mberi. Toenderera mberi sei? Tinosvinana kunge kadora kusvina munhu kuti ndoda kukusvina kusvira wasara nothing inside. You see somebody's doing something. I'm not here to compete. I'm not here to compare. You know, my 15-year-old daughter said something to me a few weeks ago. She said, Mom, I was driving her to school. She said, Mom, Why do women, because Nanda Undura, and she just heard me saying, I can't believe people are going on and on about my hair. No fangena visa vudziri, but ndarichengetera kuti munyanye kuundura ndinyatsosvotesa vavengi, ndoda kunyatsokusvotesai imi munoti mazinzwara anosvika uku. Apa mumba makazara mapete because hanzi manzwara angu murume ari kuda kuvata newe mausiku nzwara dzangu murume ari kuti erga ndimborara nemukadzi wangu munhu anenge achiti hanzi oh, my eyelashes, my eyebrows, everything is fake. Majaira fake when reality, when real comes. Makuda kuti tirambe chita fake. Pano unouya wakapfeka dhuku yako panapa, everything is fine. Pano unouya uri zvauri. We accept people with their stories and we support people with their stories, but I'm not there to benefit anything other than kuti ndizive kuti mwana weZimbabwe tiri kuenda somewhere neZimbabwe yedu. It might be a small baby step, but listen to me, baby. We will get there. We will get there. But change has to start from the mind. My emotions, nema attitudes edu acha influenced by the way we think. And our actions as Zimbabweans, zokuya chundrana chitukana, chudzana, china I have never heard of some of the words that I hear from Zimbabweans. Ghana, Nigeria, here in New Zealand, you're surprised. Why, Katina? Lucinda, I'm going to say your name today. Wakandinyadzisa sha undifonera uchindudza nyaya dzako iwewe uchichema pafoni for 4 hours kutotora time yangu yekumhanya nchitaura newe. Yes, Lucinda Garich, I'm going to say your name because you're here in New Zealand. I confided in you. But musi wandakacherwa nefamily yangu wakaenda ukanondichera iwewe. And I'm going to say this because that's not okay. Chera munhu wako waunoti confident muri background. You don't come and chera each other as friends pamberi platform kutotanga kundisvina kutoda kutogena popularity papage raMelly. You know, you don't do that to fellow Zimbabweans. So Zimbabweans in New Zealand, you let me down, and Lucinda, you were representing them. So you know what? This is where I actually probably have to say F off, but I won't swear on this. You let me down. You will let each other down. I'm going to say this in a more calm way now. Ngati batanei mazimbos. But pakubatana kwedu ngati batanei mune zvakanaka. Kana munhu aitawo chinhu chakanaka, ngatikurudzirei zvakanaka kwatoda kuteverera maviewership. Zvimwe zvinhu zvatinotevera zviri kuputsa nyika, and that's why nyika yedu yeZimbabwe pasina kwatiri kuenda. We are not getting anyone speaking ndawo for those abakhulumisa indebele ngiyakhuluma lami. And indaba engikhuluma ngayo lapha ngekuthi abantu babuya bekulande benza ngani bafuna ukwenza something okuproductive. Bayakusebenzisa abantu amaZimbabweans, and I don't care ukuthi ngumdebele umbulishona. Approach me with your issues, sizokhuluma. Siyakhuluma tinotaura pano. No tribalism on my page, no politics, because politics has to start by you changing the way you do things. Kana iwe usingagone kuzvichengeta, usingagone kuchengeta vana vako, usingagone kuchengeta kutarisana necommunity yako, necity yauri, wozofungidzira kuti iwe unogona kuuya uzomirira Zimbabwe iwewe. Titirei mushe mazimba. So I don't talk politics anymore. I was wrong. I know I used to be so crazy about Nero and this and that, but you know what? We haven't even started. We haven't even started. You want my view on politics? You have to change the way you treat each other as Zimbabweans. Unite, because it's only through unity that Zimbabwe can make progress. Do you hear me? You want to join me on this right now? That's the link to join. But mukapinda, please, and it is okundura. Signor, I send it to you. You don't come to join me here. I don't tone down nothing on this page. I say things as they are. Do you hear me? You don't like what I say? Buzz off. Go back to where you belong. This is reality, baby. This is where we do real stuff. We only do real stuff. Atidi jevan vanoya kuya tichizo undurana panapa. So let's just move on. But I got kicked out because you are broken, and that's not okay. Don't do that to anybody else. Don't do that to anybody else, Zimbabweans. Yes, do my causes and whatever you're doing. If you're doing causes, beautiful. It's Antika, because introduce, and I think I liked it. I love it. So that's what I'm doing, and it's gonna carry on. And my fellow bachelors and bachelorettes, kuti mupinde muZimbabwe mwenyanya mustombofara mudzimba machona imomo apesa uba mwarurara pasofa izvezvi isusu hedu esi tinotaura nyaya dzedu tiri paplatform, and I keep my life as real as I can. Moda kuti tive fake just for the sake of promoting you? No, we won't do that. 2 viewers, those who are willing to come and join us here, we are, but be real. When I go on radio, I keep things real. You want to partner with me in whatever we want to do, we're going to keep it real. You want to be fake? Don't come anywhere near me. You want to manipulate? You want to scam? Nenyaya dzekuteverera anonzi machi idol worshipping in Zimbabwe. Oh my goodness. What is that? Anything that denies the existence of God and anything that denies the existence of Jesus, the one who died on the cross, was crucified for you and me. And page rangu maponga andidi kana kumona Melly ndewako, you keep him. And I followed and I listened. I was like, oh shit, how did I end up in this mess? So no, sorry guys. I am sorry. We have to keep it real. No matter how many followers I lose from this video right now, it doesn't matter. The real ones will stick with you. And that's one thing I've realized, I've learned in life. The real ones will stay. No matter how broken you are, the real ones will be there for you. They'll support you. Hey, girl, you know what? We know you're going through some tough time. Hey, man, you know what? We know you're going through tough times, but you know what? It's going to be all right. Just be you. Take time, heal, share things the way you know how. Pa platform pangu inono yawo share kana uda kuchema kana uda kuridzamira kana shout kana say ita zvauri kuita. What we won't accept is kuundura vanhu, body shaming yamajaira kuita kumapage kwenyu, fakeology yamunoita, being fake. Just stop it. I don't want that. I got entangled in those things, but it was a mistake, but I learned something, and that's why I am doing this live right now, so that people can know kuti aiwa ndakadzingwa, ndakabviswa, I was manually removed kuita kusvipiwa, kuita kumamiwa. That's what happened. People shit you. They shit on you when they've got kind of vawana zvavanenge vawana. So let's be real. If anyone wants to answer, the link is right there. You can add, you can come and say whatever you want to say, whether you want to respond to what I've said, of which I don't think it really matters, because at the end of the day, this is my platform. I'm just answering what one of the people said yesterday. Ndakabvunzwa ndikafeel uncomfortable, and I don't like to be uncomfortable because I'm as real as I can be. Ndinozikanwa kana kumabasa and everywhere kuti KC, I don't just get along with people for the sake of getting along. Kana ndatoona kuti panapa ndapadhuze nekutaura nhema, ndapadhuze nekunyepa and all that. That's it. I have to tell the truth. And I think I've spent the last how many weeks since I left my pages enyu ndisingataure chokwadi, and that actually ndafunzwa that I can just be passive about it. But no, come on guys, let's be real, because ndo Zimbabwe yacho iyoyi zvamuri kuita kamuri kumirira Zimbabwe. Let's be real. Stop going into each other's accounts, each other's platforms, ghost accounts. Just be real. Be real. My plus 4 against undurana. Dehwa, your platform is amazing, but the truth is, you allow your fellow plus 4s kuti vange vachiabusana vanhu pa platform penyu, and behind the scenes, I know you are aware of this, because vamwe venyu ndo vakauya vachikudza kuti hanzi ketina kutuka kuYouTube, yet I didn't actually insult you. I endorsed you on my YouTube. How wrong can we be? How wrong can that be? So moving forward, Michelle Maui, we speak English. Okay, yeah, I'll try to English, but I'm nearly done. I think I've been going for 47 minutes, and this is meant to be not more than an hour. So this is what it is. I'm not entangled with any other platform anymore. I'm done. Kumvengeren takaenda, and one thing for sure, I think it's time for people to just be honest. Akune noisy. Yeah, that's true, but umazimbabwenzi votozvifambisa mbiri yekuti hanzi isusu tinoundura tine noise. Nezuro ndakaita topic, I did a topic, I'm gonna speak in English, that said, Zimbabweans or Africans, do we support each other or take it as a joke when someone has got an issue, when someone has got a problem? No, we shit on each other when someone has got a problem. We laugh. We take it as a joke. We gossip. We become jealous. We become competitive. I took a few points here. We emotionally abuse one another on those platforms. That's what you guys did to me. That's what you did to me. No, ndakaunzwa kupage Melly, ndakaunzwa na Masimba and Melly, you knew about it. And you made me your admin straight away without any questions, without any explanations. Admin. I just found myself as an admin. And then all of a sudden, you got what you wanted. And then I got manually evicted out. No explanation until later when I kept pressing on. Why? What happened? And Masimba had told me that he told you to remove me. For what reason? Because I kicked him out from the bachelorette. He wanted to stick around for another 2 weeks, emotionally playing around with people's emotions. No, you don't do that kind of shit to people. You don't do that. We don't do that. We don't. So from now on, I won't be entertaining anything I don't know. Guys, do you have anything to say? Otherwise, I'll keep going and then maybe you guys want to say something else.
I think you summarized most of the stuff. Like yesterday, our topic that we had yesterday, I picked up a lot of points that there's abuse between us Zimbabweans. There's no moral support. Yeah, it's all about what the other person is doing. Instead of supporting, you laugh at them. That's why Zonama Zimbabweans they are not approaching other Zimbabweans for help. A lot of Zimbabweans, especially Kunoko, Australia, a lot of Zimbabweans are varkuta suicide because there is no support. We laugh at them, wachema nema issues. So guys, it's all about supporting one another. Panoswara tichemedzana from a platform. Chitara is from a platform. Let's be united. Let's stick together as a nation. Your success as a Zimbabwean is my success as a Zimbabwean too. Support one another. But relying on different things. Let us help build our nation together. Let Ketina akaita platform yake, support her. Kubudira kwake, achauya achikusupporta tomorrow. Same thing Nana Masimba, the same thing. But nyaya yekusvika muchiundurana muchitaura about one another, that has to stop. Like what Ketina is saying, it's real people that have real problems. They have real problems. Ukaona munhu achiuya achiconfide in you, they need help. Help them, not to laugh at them. Both tomorrow you never know, it might be you. Saka, Ketina, I'm off. I'm going to work. Enjoy your
Thank
day.
you so much, Tapiwa.
I hope you get better. I'll talk to you later. All right?
Iri Bono, thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay.
You take care of yourself. And yeah, we'll chat later. Thank you, Taps.
Bye.
Right. So, Mkanya, did you want to say something? I see you're mute over there.
No, ndandichida kungoti nditi ndofunga we know kuti tese tine nyaya dzedu, tese tine maskeletons mumawardrobe, vamwe tinawo maskeletons kumagraveyard, but what I think the message iri kutrya yandanzwisisa yawanga uchitaura ndeyekuti ngatizamei kumira sevana vemunhu mumwe chete, ngatizamei kubatsirana munhu amune mumatambudziko tinokanganisirana, ngatigadzirisanei and then we move forward, kwete kuramba tichirarama upenyu hwekuti tinotorwa mbiri nepasi rese kuti mazimbabweans haaite, mazimbabweans anonyadzisa, mazimbabweans akazodai, mazimbabweans hazvinakidze. It starts with me, it starts with you, and then we combine our forces and then we make one thing which is very big at the end of the day, and we change our nation, we change our lives, we change people's lives. That's what I can all say.
That's why I'm crying here live. Nekunyadzisa kwazvinoita, it might be it might be embarrassing for some of you to see me crying in tears on a live video. I've just shared the link on here, and you guys can come if you want to come and say something. I can see there's somebody there. Mkanya, are you able to share that link? There's somebody who wants to get in. I'm just trying to see. Right. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Ndino chema, ndino shouta, ndino tsamwa. That's it. You go with your emotion problem and munodzidzisana maZimbabweans unzanzi munhu akachema kureva kuti they are too broken. You know what? I'm allowed to cry because I have feelings. I'm allowed to cry on behalf of other people because they can't speak for themselves. That's why and the advocate is that name has been there for a long time. I speak up for the voiceless. I'm not here just to expose vanhu kana kuti chiba ndiripopa kuti ngatigadzirise nyika by being real. Mukoma Masimba, no, I'm not aiding you. I don't even want to see you on my platform. I don't even want to see you. You can go and talk about me on my platforms when you, but pangu panapa and didi. And I won't come to your platforms. All I want is delete any videos that I've ever done with you. And this is for you, Melly. I just delete them really. I don't want anything there anymore. and I really mean it. I'm saying this as a public statement verbally, but I'm going to send a written statement as well. Just remove it. We didn't have anything written. Chaguti, you can have this. Simba Chikanza, you do the same as well. Delete anything that I did with you, because obviously you are using that. Ziri sensitive zevanu iwewe kuti ungochida kuuya kuzouya uchikanganisa things that are already broken. Zvinhu zvakatokanganisika kudhara mumhuri mangu for 38 years. Ndinini ndaibatwa inini, ndini ndaiabuswa. You come iwe uchienda unotengera data baba vangu iwewe nesister yangu ouya iwe uchimira uchizvidza kunge seunonzi unogona kugadzirisa nyika iwewe. So Simba Chikanza, I wish I could really F at you right now just to tell you to just buzz off. You're not a journalist. Uripo pakutokanganisa nyika, and you are a narcissist, and you know that. Even my Nico, I don't know why you still stuck there. You said something to me in confidence. Opa no uya maZimbabwe nzipapo uti munoda kuramba muri panzvimbo dzekuti munoramba muchida kushanda nevanhu muchiziva kuti muri kucherana kuseruko. You told me some things about Simba Chikanza, and I'm going to say this live here. You told me some things about Simba Chikanza. Namkanya. Mr. Jokora, Tawanda Jokora. You guys, you told me things behind the scenes. Zvamakataura about the same Simba Chikanza wamuchiri kushanda naye nhasi. Tina chitaura katiri in confidence because memaona Ketina utanzi KC, she keeps things real. Maifara neni andikuzwa kuti Ndiana ari papa. Maifara kuti KC ati joina. KC is here. She's joined us. If you want to join me and I don't know you, we're not close, you just come in with your photo, please. Indiana Vanema blank screens. Anyone else, Joe or Melly, I don't know who you are. Can you just show your face, please, so that I can see who you are? In show face, my other confidence, they won't show their faces. But I have to see you if you really want to say something. I know you can hear me. So yeah, you have to show your face, whoever you are. John Melly, turn your lights on and come in with your real face, because if you want to come and speak on my platform, I don't want this live to be infected or infested. And so if you really want to come here. So yes, tinochema misodzi because zvirikuitika kuZimbabwe zvinochemedza, zvirikuitwa nemazimbos pama social media platforms zvinochemedza. Moda kuuya muchinyepedzera kuita kunge sokunonzi everything is fine, makagara kuita kunge mastatue pama live yenyu makadaiwo. Nyika ichiparara, vanhu vachiparara, vanhu vachirwadziwa. No! Let's keep things real. Nekadhuku kangu ndoya ndakadekara, ndikada kuzamura ndozamura, ndikada kuchema ndochema. Munhu akauya nedhuku yake asinawo kuita fake nails. Just accept them as they are and just stop this competitive spirit. Ngaipere. It needs to stop. It needs to stop. Ngazvitangire kana zvitanga, ngazvitangire pano. So dekwa Simba Chikanza, my Nico, and then ndikusanganisa my issues. That's right, because that's how Zimbabweans are. You mix each other up and mess each other up. But right now, whoever you are, I know that the truth will piss you off first before it sets you free. You can go and defend yourselves kuma platforms. But please, like I said before, just delete anything that I ever did with you, because no, it's just honestly something that I wish I had not been involved with. I shouldn't be. Ngati batane Zimbabweans, and I'm not saying destroy your platforms. No, don't. Ngati batane as Zimbabweans in good things. I don't know who Joe or Melly is. So you tell me who you are, show your face or something, and then I'll let you talk. I'll let you say something and hear where you're getting it.
Cantina, can
you
you
can
hear
talk.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You know what?
Only in support of me. If
Irish.
you're not in support of me, don't talk.
Let me tell you this, I'm Irish and I fancy you. You're quite beautiful.
Pardon?
I said you're quite beautiful.
Okay, thank you for that. This is not bachelorette though.
Sorry, I can't speak your language.
Okay, I'm not here for the bachelorette show. So thank you for telling me that I'm beautiful, but I'm not here for the bachelorette show. I'm here for this Zimbabwean issue. Is that what you're here for?
Oh, sorry.
Right. Okay. Just forward this to this guy who wants me to add him. Just give me a second, please. Signoro, Ndrukukusendrai link. I hope you're coming to speak something. Let me see. Tinoku edai. timbonzo ti Mama Zimbo anoti chi. Have you got your own experience with the Zimbabwean social media? You wanna share it right now part this video because I won't repeat this again. Toda kuti zvinhu zvingotaura sezvazviri. Whether it's kwasimba chikanza kana kuti ndekupi kwandataura, it doesn't matter. We're not there to expose, but kungoti ngatigadzirisei Zimbabwe. I wanna work with you guys. I wanna do stuff with you. But let's be real. Timire zvekufeka nekushandisana nekushandisa vanhu nekuabusana emotionally. We need to stop that. You actually emotionally abused me. That's what you did. Because mapedza popo makundimamira makundidzinga ndakuenda ndiri ndega ndakuita kunge intandane senzengani intandane like an orphan out there. But no, you know what? It made me strong. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. That's why I can even say things on radio without any filters, because you made me strong. I realized how shitty Zimbabweans can be. Python spirit, nyoka, snake, evil spirit on Zimbabwean social media. We need to stop it. We need to stop it. We need to stop it. So you want real? Be real. You want to do real? Be real. It's not about how many food parcels you give out there. It's about the heart and the things that you're doing here. If you're gonna be cheering and muchicherana muchinyomba na muchita say and using people, innocent people like Casey Nango Zuiro, okay, fine, it was meant to be a show. I got choose, okay, fine, I said yes to Masimba, and then I realized that the guys behind the scenes, it ended up turning into a ministry. Okay, takuchema takutanga kuvurira na maBhayibheri nemavhesi. You know what? That was my turning point for going back into ministry. So I'll stay real. I'm back in ministry right now. This bachelorette show is not just a show, guys. You see us, we spend hours chatting and sitting in the bachelorette's lounge. That's me being real. The reality is some of you are single right now and you're suffering inside and you wish we could have done what Katina has done. But you can't, you see. You can't, because of pride, because you're worried about what the next person is going to think. You're worried about what all these other followers are going to say. You've got issues too, even you, the host of these platforms. You've got issues. But the truth is, you'd never share your stories like I do with mine. Some of you have been sexually abused. You've been physically abused. You're in abusive relationship, but you'd never share things the way I do them. I share my own shit. I share my own stories. I gossip about my own stories. But you guys know you don't. Do you know why? Because you want to attract people through the lies that you advertise, through whatever things. It's not just about what you do on camera. Cameras everywhere. Why do we have to do that? You know, as well. Just do these things, you know. We don't have to advertise and to showcase everything. It's just the same as the churches. We want everyone to see that there's a miracle happening here or whatever. Fake miracles. Come on, guys. We have to stop paparazing people. We have to stop. There's so much idolatry in Zimbabwe. And I'm talking about this because Zimbabwe is messed up. It's mixed up. And I am sounding mixed up too. Because we are messed up. We're a messed up nation and we're mixed up. We need to repent as a nation, but first we need to repent as individuals. Yes, I might be broken. I may have all my issues all over the social media, but you know what? At least zangu munodziziva. What about you? What's in your closet right now? Have you dealt with it? Or you're just telling each other that, aiwang, guys, siye matambo, siye zvakadaro. No. Unofa usina kunakigwa. Unofa usina kutapiriwa. Uzofa ungakholisanga empilweni. Uzofunga without feeling free. You're gonna die living your life for other people. And I say, I'm gonna live my life for me. That's why I run. That's why I speak Jesus wherever I am. I might not be the true representative, but you know what? It's a journey. I'm getting there. I'll get there. I'll cry. And those who know what I'm talking about, they'll cry with me because they know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you know what? Just be silent and go back to where you came from. We don't need you here. We don't need you. But at least you got my point. Zimbabwean social media platforms, let's not set them up to just insult one another. Let's not set social media platforms to try and dim each other's lies. Let's not set up social media platform. And I think, I don't know why this guy, he says he wants to join, but I can't see him. Let's not set up social media platform to set each other up. Stop opening all these ghost accounts. Just be yourself. Just be real. Let's be real Zimbabweans. Let's be real. So many things going on in the Zimbabwean social media platforms. People committing suicide because somebody comes and they're just being themselves. They talk about their issue. And what do we do instead of supporting them? Not everyone is as thick-skinned as Katina. People have committed suicide and we don't know about it. It's things like this you do to one another, Zimbabweans. We need to stop. We just need to stop. We need to stop. Because this is what we do to one another. I'm just trying to send this to someone. This is what we do to one another. I'm not reading comments, so you guys can keep typing, and as you always do. We are really good at that, ain't we? Right. No, so for those who are saying add me, there's a link that I've been sharing. You have to click that link. And if you've never used lives, no, I can't call you because I've got headphones. My whole computer is connected to the radio. So I can't call you. So I can't do phone calls. Okay. So there you go. You have to click that link and then it will send me something to say that enter broadcast, and then I'll add you here. I can teach this to all the Zimbabwean platforms. Could say, hey guys, if you really want to make your platforms be like what we're doing here, it's simple. Finally, you don't have to rob Peter to give to John. You don't have to pretend, or to compete. Use StreamYard. That's what I use. But I remember Ndrukwa Simba Chikanza, he wouldn't even mention what platform he was using, because we were all going like, oh, we want to know. Why Zimbabweans? You've learned something, share with the fellow Zimbabweans. Hey, this is what I've learned. Watenga Imbaku diaspora, share with other people. Hey, this is how I got a house. I remember asking people, my Zimbabweans, hey, how did you do this? Mzimba hakuudzi, Zimba rikudzi. Until I found out later on, and I started sharing with people, hey guys, this is how you can actually make money. This is how you can actually work your way up in New Zealand. Why Zimbabweans? Why? So this is not just a social media problem. We have this problem here in New Zealand, and I've had people saying the same problem in Australia, and I've had the most of problems in the UK. Ma +44 manetsa. +44 manetsa now takona ma +27 akunetsa. So we need to stop this. We just need to stop this. Zimbabwe actually over say, how do we build this Zimbabwe? I'm sorry, I cannot call you here. You have to come and join me on the broadcast, because if I call you, it's not gonna be clear at all. Vanhu fambirana ine nguva tiri kukudza tane ma-platforms atane now. Okay, listen, you have to go mofambirana nenguva signoro, because the way I stream on Facebook and on YouTube is I use this StreamYard, and I send people the link kuti vanhu vandijoine. So you just have to click on the link and then you request, and then I add you.
My apology, but the problem phone. I'm so sorry, but I've got something very, very important to talk about.
Right, let's check with the viewers if they can hear you. Okay, guys, can you hear him when he's speaking? Because if you can hear him, then I'll let him talk.
Yeah, so what I want to say, I'm saying this openly and eloquently. God is present. God is in it, time and place. Those who have been following me, they know what I'm talking about. What Katina is saying is not a miracle. It's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence.
Can you hear him, guys? Can you?
I feel like crying, but I don't cry. But I know some people are going to break down. And I said it over a year ago, and I've been saying it. But I can fight one alone. But Facebook is going to be destroyed one day, and we'll start afresh. Can I say something to Katina and Zimbabwe? I provoked Zuckerberg on the same topic that you're talking about. And people said I am crazy. And I volunteered to say I'm going for a psychiatric test. And I know that hashtag, that single I'm paranoid, where it came from. It came from people who have destroyed my life.
Who are those? Okay, Toti Gaga, Signor. Who are the people who destroyed your life? Because, I mean. Okay, but I'm not giving you an hour. I'm not giving you an hour.
Sorry, I'm looking at my time. I don't want to be here for more than 10 minutes unless you demand.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
I'm going to speak eloquently. I'm not demanding. Jokora, if you can come here, please. Simbaji Kanza, if you can come here, please. What you're saying, Ketina, I've been going through a pain for Zimbabweans. And God has answered. And that's what happens to me. Somebody else has to answer. I have to go through the pain. So what I'm trying to say is these people are confusing the situation in Zimbabwe. They are double dipping. They've got serious influencers. I've got them on my database. And I've been bashed with who are the people? And this is the moment. This is the time.
Signor, listen. Okay, hang on. Pause. People say they can't hear anything, unfortunately.
Let me say something, Ketina.
No, but yeah, just hang on, please. Just no, I'm the one hosting my own show here. So so we have to find a way to make you talk.
I wanted to say, 30 minutes, 1 hour ago, live.
Okay, all right, talk.
Yeah, I don't know. You can set the systems. So what I'm saying is I'm going to say what is happening right now. I was on Uncle Jed's live.
Okay, just okay, just hold, Signor. Mirai, ndoda kuti mutore number ya mukanyaka. Ndoda kuti mutore number ya okay.
In short, check with the people that you trust because there are people who are disturbing this life. And I know what I'm talking about. They are so sophisticated.
That's right. Hands loud and clear. Hands loud and clear. Hands loud and clear. That's fine. I think I'm just gonna ignore the comments. That's fine. Yeah.
Thank you. So it's exposed. Whoever I said that saying as we are exposed. I know. I had no authority. I had no power from God to expose you. If this is the day that you are being exposed through Ketina, I'm sorry, Papera. Jokora, you need to come here. What Ketina is saying, let me give you a background. There are people who are hating people. There is a syndicate. It's a syndicate. It's a syndicate of people who are fake journalists, fake political activists, fake lawyers. I'm not Chokuzo. I'm very patient from 2017. Things have been happening. And I said, God, I will not speak until time Yakwana. This is the time. Just to put you in the picture, Simbachi Kanza come here. You've been lying to people that you don't know me. My early days were at Jibaran, you think I've been comment up alive. What is Senior Anya and is here? Open the life when I said, Senior, I'm now driving. Betraying the people of Zimbabwe. Make me a fool. You understand what I'm saying, Ketina? Exactly what you've been talking about.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. You know what? You can go ahead. I think just keep going. Keep going. You can kuluma. Just keep going.
Exactly what Ketina was saying. Simba comment. Let me just give you an example, guys, so that some people are confused. They think this is a skit or whatever. And that's another thing. There's confusion. You could who is a skit right now? You know, I've offered and I've written to Zuckerberg, we now want an audit system in the Zimbabwe social media platform. And then Zuma has grilled to be silenced. God said, no, it won't happen. Just yesterday I was grilled. Who are you? There was a skit interview against Kanizuru. I was attacked left, right, center. Because I'm a threat to people who are Ketina. And I have evidence. I do not hate them. Now, I was talking about Simbaji Kanza, and I would love to speak of people, Larry Pope and Ketina, but anyway, this is the time, right? One day, the only time that I was alive in Simba, there's a guy in the lobby. He realized there's something going on between Senior and Simba. He asked, Simba, we've got Senior here, why can't you add Senior? Guess what? Simba, I got confused, I got close alive. I did not come on the platform. What happens? Kasara trip lobby. This guy is also a spy in Yoga. Then he says, but what's going on between you and Simba? Like, no, I'm fed up. You must ask Simba Kuti. You must get the hell out of this. What a fake man. But in the interim, guess what? He added Simba in the messenger group. You know, in the changes, I won't tell you how. Because you must tell Simba to stop it. Simba, why do you do that? Can Simba ask per messenger? That Ari Po Eda. Guess what? The messenger froze. I exposed the guy. I exposed Simba. I was like, Kindura Simba, I've seen you. Urino messenger. Why do you lie to people that you do not know me? So some people might be interested, but why would you want to insist to go on somebody's page and all that? I wanted to expose that Simba is a fake. He's a fake reporter. If he was a reporter and who subscribed to an association, I said it even yesterday. I was going to write to them to say I am questioning the qualities, the credentials, the reporting. I know the legal implications, and I know I'm saying it in a diplomatic way. I've got the right as the viewer, I've got the right as the consumer to question the credibility of reporting when somebody is playing double standards. How can you lie? The answer is clear because my story is very hot. It's pisa yangu. Pisa. It's not a subject for another day. Because pisa irukubata ma journalist akawanda, irukubata ma pastor akawanda, irukubata ma recognized international human rights akawanda. It's a syndicate. So what is happening here? Ugaenda no zipwa, ugaenda no zipwa. So I've got a testimony of what Ketina is talking about right now. I went through drilling. It's an example of my personal life, what I've gone through, where people fake to be humanitarians. Now, those people who have seen my comments, I think you're now coming back to your senses. But I'm not hallucinating. Where I'm saying you've got fake lawyers, fake human rights. Guess what? One of the lawyers, he was in the coup. Legal team.
Okay, Signor, I'm just going to pause. I'm just going to pause you a little bit, and the reason why is because I think we're making it appear like as if this is all about Simba Chikanza. So what I'm gonna do is that I want to move to Gaga, moti summary, and then I can bring you back and interview you about your experiences with Zimbabwe and social media as your own video, because this is on my YouTube at the moment. This is about me, why I left. So Nanjini Mungo ya ngoti Gaga ngo back up, and then I understand you're on my side and you're backing me up, and you're saying you've also experienced the same shit as I have, probably worse, because you've been in this business for longer than me. So thank you for that.
And there's nothing about Simba if you go to Kutidanda, but the examples are not guys, it's a sophisticated syndicate. But here I am. I've got nothing in my hands. The spirit has led me. I've got evidence. I've got a case in the United Nations. I know what I'm talking about. These people, they will run away.
Okay.
They will run away.
Can I ask you a question? What is your experience with Mukoma Masimba, this guy anofamba achita mastitch? He's vanhu vanoti entertainment, but the truth is vanhu vari kumushandisa vachiti entertainment vachiseka vachimusekerera, but at the same time he is destroying so many social media, he's destroying so many people vari innocent vachishandisa iyoyo kunzanzi achitanzi ndiri ndiri wemadrama ndiri wemastitch, but the truth is mastitch ake, they are real, they are affecting real lives, they are affecting real. Do you turn down your volumes, guys, because in Rutaura Panapa I've got earphones on, so you just have to understand. You munodzukisa ma volume enyu ikoko. So they've got real issues, these people. So the thing is, have you got any experience with Mkoma Masimba? What's your comment on that?
Yeah, so I'll say this, not that I fear anybody or I'm shy. I'll say it in a diplomatic way. I've got 1,000 questions about Masimba. I think he was also involved in the Skitty record as well, where some people are aware, they can confirm. I was grilled, but Zimbabwe was being cleansed for your own information. I was grilled. I think he was involved. I think he was involved because usually Masimba, when such lives happen, you press a button, also that I'm a senior, but he disappeared, he was nowhere to be seen. I have reasons why I doubt Masimba, because Kumasuroko, he wanted me to be part of his attack Zimbo life.
That's what he does. That's what he does. Anoruma achifuridzira, anokubuilda apa, anokupa mazano, apedza kupa mazano oenda unodza vanhu vanouya vachikuataka kuti ye ready chiuyai. That's what he did, and I know how he did it, and akatozotaurawo kwandiri kuti yes, this is what I did and this is how I did it. So yeah.
Yeah, so what I want to say, guys, before I drop, I'll come on by public demand, but this it's a very big story. I've got intelligence in my blood. It's in the blood.
Aiwa, musazvikwidze nyembeka, musazvipe nyembeka. Let people be the ones to say that about your intelligence.
There's a reason why I'm saying that. Even I've never shown him that I've picked something. The people that I'm talking about, I've never exposed that I've picked something. Because through this platform, for the first time, I've mentioned these names. I've been grilled to be a fake, talk about those people, who is that pay for whatever. Now, here's the time. That's why I'm saying that I am a very good pretender. I've been pretending. Who can be head for 3 years and keep it for 3 years? But people don't understand. I'm not bragging. I spoke to God. I'm not bragging. I said, God, I'll speak, I'll talk when the time is right. And I'm convinced, I'm not in denial. This is the time. I'm convinced. This is the time.
Yeah, no, it's tiripo pakugadzirisa. Yeah, tiripo pakugadzirisa nyika panapa, but nyika inogadzirwa by fixing yourself and fixing myself, and then togadzirisa mhuri dzedu, togadzirisa zviri around us. But zvekuti tinofamba tichishandisana, tichiundurana, tichiuya. What Masimba does is vanouya vokuudza kuti ndine this idea for you. Over anyepera vanhu, but yacho live and inotanisha your image, and that's what it does. And I'm saying this to warn every other Zimbabwean who's going to be involved with this guy. Kuti, hey guys, you know what? Achauya achikupa mazano, but the truth is inenge akatoplaniwa nana Melly nevamwe vakawanda ikoko behind the scenes. Musi wakafona chinzanzi, musi wakafona chinzanzi, Masimba, you're sabotaging my page. The truth is vanozivana Masimba is an admin ku page kwa Melly, and andiri kwenini. I was part of it. So those things need to stop. Let's just be honest, guys. Let's be authentic. Let's be real. Masimba kana uchida kubatsira vana momati mastitch kana maskit. I don't know, whatever you call them. I don't care. Hatishanse mawords akadaro ku New Zealand Jesus. So anyway, so the thing is vano
what you're saying, you're so on point. I repeat. You know what? Let me just say something that happened. Mvengemvenge, there's a lady I think it was one of the artists or something. Akataura kuti anzwa bata. Akandikwira munhu. She's in Cape Town. Akataura zvakawanda. Guess what? I'm very adventurous. Ndinondera ku inbox. You won't believe these guys. Akatoseka zvanzi ndachitamba ini. Anditombomuziva musician. Can you imagine?
I know. So anyway, So ndichakupa platform yenyu where I'll question you and I'll do what I've done with my own link here, but I'm gonna ask you questions. What's your experience? What's your experience with I'm asking a question. What's your experience with the Diaries page?
Well, to be honest, I've distanced myself. Pane zvakaitika kumasuro ndichazvitaura. Kumasuro pane zvakaitika. I've distanced myself. So these people, like you're saying, it's a syndicate. And they appear to be fighting when at the end of the day they have got their own caucus meetings. So I did not associate myself. My spirit yakaramba. I want to say this eloquent. My spirit yakaramba to associate myself with Mvengemvenge and Diaries. There's a lot that is going on. Ketina, what you're saying, I'm telling the world, you are not paranoid. So if me and Ketina are paranoid, we are going to expose the people that think they're smart.
That's okay. Tosara ne paranoia yedu zvedu panapa. Those who want to be paranoid with us, you can come and let's. I mean, we're not going to be doing this every day. Atitombo dezo tombo tara nezve ma pages evamwe vanhu ma platforms and atozviita nhasi kuitira kuti vazive kuti this is what is happening behind the scenes. Kuitira kuti vanhu vazive kuti ndo ma struggles aripo. The struggles are real, and that's why Zimbabwe is the way it is. Tinoivaka sei tinoigadzirisa sei Zimbabwe yachona isu pache zvedu hatigone kubatana. Genesis I think 11 verse 6 inotaura kuti if they have begun to do this thing together no one can stop them. Isusu tiri kubatana muzvinhu zvekuvengana nezvekumakana nezvekuundurana zvisinei kana nei nekuvaka nyika toti hanzi ndokutandara. Munyari maZimbabweans is disgusting. We need to stop it. We come together in gossip. We come together in competing. We come together in comparing. We come together in undermining. And what those people go through when they're behind the scenes, nobody really knows. Mkoma Masimba, you introduced to people like Laziti. Thank you so much. But you know what? You went and lied. You used lies to connect me with him. Oh, itwin raningi ningi. I asked him these questions and it turned out no, but the way you did mukamunyepera iye kuti Ketina is looking for a man, that's why you were connecting me with him. And this is I don't want you to go around giving my personal numbers to people, wakapa number to someone else in Australia. Kutanzi, she's looking for a man. You need to stop that. I never hired you to go helping me look for a man. I look for my own men. Platform you know. So no, I don't need you, Masimba. You gave me the idea. Thank you so much. But in any, I decided to use the idea in real life, not in fake, the way you wanted it to be. You begged me after I kicked you out. Why did you kick me out, Ketina? You should have left me. You didn't even want to do that live video because you had never met anybody like me. You tried to stick around the Bachelorette show, and I told you I couldn't because I don't do fake. If you were to notice, Kutinini, I am real. I don't do fake. Is that point where we had agreed that you were going to stay in the Bachelorette show for 2 weeks, and within 2 days, I said no. You need to be out. I just want you out right now. You know, from the 2 days from the second show. So that was a week after Tatanga show. I kicked you out and you were not happy with that. You tried to manipulate me. It's what you do. You make it sound like as if it's entertainment. You make it sound like as if it's acting. But imimnemtori serious and you record people. You need to stop it. So Zimbabweans, be aware. Nyoka ziripo, chukuviri ziripo. They are snakes coming in the name of we are doing a good cause. Keep your cameras at home if you're going to be giving food parcels to anybody from now on, Zimbabweans. Just keep your cameras at home. If you're doing a good cause, keep your cameras at home, pastors. And stop idolizing these preachers and all this thing. You know, Zimbabwe, I should tell you that I can say Jesus, the Jesus that we are calling Jesus is not the real one. Because you are worshipping, you are idol worshipping your pastors and your prophets and all these fake ones. That's where you want. Let's expose all this nonsense and say no to fake. And when fake is recognized, let's talk about it.
Zimbabwe, this is real. Watch place for details. This is just a teaser. Radona. And I really mean it. Radona, this is just a teaser. It's not about Mugabe, it's not about Mnangagwa. I've always said it. Now people, that's a boots. It's about time that syndicate, that chain is broken, unfortunately. It's broken and broken for real. Can you imagine, Ketina, we've got people who are doing a GoFund. One lady, she goes to Zimbabwe. Obudaba live, Marutumtura live. Achichigara maruva, marichurana. Tukutara zvakaitika. Coincidentally, God is good. Somebody goes down. Ofamba muna first tochaga maruva anga aone. End up a police post. When transfer from head to toe. Mabakupi. Next thing is, kuruchaga maruva. Inipa mafamba maona. Andina. Vakatanga kumuseka. The guy phones the lady. Maruva akabviswa nemuramba tsvina. Can you imagine how people are destroying Zimbabweans' lives? Can you imagine, guys? No. Those who understand the figure 40, there is a significance to it. There is an attachment to it. 10 plus 4 is 10 years in a decade, 4 decades. We are in the 40th year. This is a clean up. Zimbabweans are now removing dirty linen. How can we make quality leader from us, the people, when we are dirty? It's a question that I always ask, guys. President Zimbabwe, the Ketina and the senior and the George. If senior and Ketina and George were that, how do we expect a miracle to be able to understand and come up with a quality leader? It won't happen. So the problem is us. We have to clean, and the only way we have to act responsibly and say, look, enough is enough. For people who have been bribed, some people have been bribed, they've been tortured. And I repeat, Ketina.
Yeah.
I tell you what's happening. Zvaitika kwangu jeji zvinobvasvitika ndoyepera kuzungaira. Unoona kuti hatisi kunzwa. Ask the people that you trust. Ndikutokupa tips. Ndikupa munhu wese tips kuti there's a way that if you start a cycle that you can tell panaba pane fake. So this is real, Zimbabwe. It's real. It's organic. I'm done.
Thank you, Signora. And the thing is, the moment munu yanoenda achitanzi nini ndiri kutaura nyaya dzangu, ndiri kutaura things. The reason I shared my upbringing story about zvese zveabuse zvakaitika kumba kwedu is because there is now thousands of people coming into my inbox vachiti KC zvawakataura musi uya, that was true. So thanks Melly, because wakatobatsira nyika ipo paya. Makandiundura mukandidzinga mukaita sei. Ndandiri admin, for those who are asking kuti waida kuita admin. No, ndakatongoitwa admin ndichingointroduce namasimba vavatotaurana kuti itai Ketina admin. Ndakangopinda ndiri admin kwaMelly, for those who didn't know. Ndakatongopinda ndiri zvakamboitika kune munhu akadaro. Okay, thank you so much for making me admin without any explanation. Ndakangoitwa admin. Ndakatosvika ndine rights kudhara, conjugal rights. So vanhu vakakuita zvinhu zvakadaro unongobviswa futi kana vapedza newe vapedza kushandisa. I'm sorry to use those words. But anyway, the thing is, Vanu, the things that we are doing here, these are real. Masimba kicked him out on the second week, or within the first week. Patakaita show Saturday yechitu, I kicked him out, and everyone knows about it. It's on YouTube. Namvisa, he wasn't happy with that. He tried to bring in other ideas. He tried to bring himself back in, including kunyeya vamwe vanhu vari ma-admins ekunana Mvengemvenge. Dzimwe nguva iyo achitaura zvimwe zvinhu about even Melly wacho iyeyu waanoti anoshanda naye. Ndizvitaure here Masimba, I'm not here to expose you like that. So I won't. But I wasn't working with you when you gave my number last week. Pawakapa private number yangu kuna dread wako Australia. Iripo video pa YouTube. So you need to stop that Masimba. And I'm not adding you, and I don't want to hear from you again. And you need to stop kufamba uchiti urugadzirisa nyika, urugadzirisa vanhu. Yet unofuriza, unoruma uchifuridzira. And everywhere where you go, there is always something chinotozobuda ipapo but unoita kunge hausiwo wakonzeresa, because vanhu vanotanga kusekera vachitanzi it's a joke. Don't come here again. Back to sender, back to where you came from, back to the dry lands where you belong. Ndokunogara madhimoni akadaro antika ina handidi. I'm a work in progress zvangu, but china handidi zvangu handidi. and titori vanhu vokuti like toda kutogadzirisawo upenyu hwedu, toda kugadzirisa upenyu hwevana vedu, toda kugadzirisa upenyu hwemacommunities atire muno New Zealand. You see some of us are involved with so many things in New Zealand here. So don't try to compare and compete with vanhu vausingadye kumba kwavo. But at the same time, as Zimbabweans, tese tiri kuchemera nyika yedu yeZimbabwe. How can we work together? How can we be together? How can we be together?
Let me just share with you something. You know, these people, they are sophisticated, but they are nobody. They'll be broken like pieces. They've come up with a system where they are reporting anybody out of Diaries as a senior and Saketina. I know you're not scared. They've come up with a template before you start. When you go to the police, you are now making a counter report. So they are sophisticated.
I'm looking at the counter reports right now. Masimba is busy typing. I was working with you, Ketina. Masimba, I fired you. You were fired within that public statement that we did on YouTube, on my YouTube. You were fired. So anything that you're gonna say right now, you're just making yourself appear like a fool. So you need to stop that nonsense right now. You are a fool, and everyone needs to know that you are full of trouble and you need to stop. And Tina Ngapa, we just want to siqale ukwenza into ezisegcekeni, and izokuithiwa zvinhu behind the scenes by anybody, not you Masimba, not anybody. So if we are to come together as platforms, and I'm going to say this calmly, can we come together in the unity of knowing that we want the best for Zimbabwe, not just to benefit something for your platforms, not just Masimba. You've been asking me when you wanted me to work with Lazi, so that I could hire you and you could be the go-between. You and you mentioned Sabina. You and Sabina said no, but you wanted to create another stitch again where you would work for me and I would get a bachelorette and a bachelor to go to Zimbabwe, and I'll be paying you to make sure that happens. I'm not hiring Masimba. I'm not hiring. Everything that I do, I use Shanisa yangu mari from here. I don't ask for anything from anybody. And if I'm to sponsor anybody to do anything, we'll do it with the team here from Advocate KC, not with you. So you need to move on and remove the KC language from your lips, the stitches and the lies and the deception that you play behind the scenes. You guys lying. Our sabotage page, yet Melly knows that you are one of the admins. That you can't do that with me. And you need to stop that if you've been doing that with several people, because definitely you guys,
Some people now understand why I offered to say I included. I want to write to United Nations to say I have a problem, because I've seen they are busy trying to write a report that Senior is a problem.
Signoro. Now here's the thing. In closing, this video has been going for 1 hour 36 minutes. I need to be somewhere else. My kids are running. Yeah, I have to be a mother, and I can't keep. I think I've said my points. The thing is, kunenyoka. Okay, that's fine. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. I'll talk to you behind the scenes later if I get time. But so these are some of the things that are happening. Okay, let me just answer this. Hey, hello. Hi, I'm actually doing a live right now, and this live I'm doing it because when you came last night to the platform, you actually triggered something yesterday where you asked me a question to say, hey, Ketina, so why were you removed from some of these platforms? And I couldn't answer. It made me uncomfortable, if you noticed. So yeah. Yeah, so I'm just doing a live to answer that question right now. And as it happens, no, there's a lot of things that actually most people would not be brave enough to say them. But Zimbabweans, we are competitive. We compare. We try to dim each other's lights. And the moment anybody comes up, we would rather use that person to get whatever we can get. And the truth is, I actually got kicked out. I got removed after people had managed to use me. And I mean, you watch the video, I'll flick it to you.
Wow. Because I was following you and I was watching and I didn't get to watch the end of the Bachelor, and I was like, what happened?
No, I ended up going to Mvengemvenge where I got there, and you know what? For everything that happens, there's a reason, and I'm glad I went there as well. So I can talk about everything that happens within those platforms right now because I was part of them. Mvengemvenge, I go there and I was given rights as well to post anytime, whenever I want. But the moment I had my top 5, whatever, in my show, one of the guys who was an admin from Mvengemvenge, he he got upset that I didn't choose him as my final guy, and I got removed from Mvengemvenge just like that. I didn't mind really. But from Melly's Diaries, I got told that you are too broken. But the truth is, who is not broken in this world? Just because your family has come and exposed you. So you know how my family came and spoke about some things which they were denying, yet so true. So Melly came and said,
Not the way you confront people is really good because
that's right. And I think you, my sister, being here in New Zealand, you are actually you've actually experienced some things. And I mean, we are going to do a part 2 about the topic that we did yesterday. And next time, I promise you, we won't invite anyone external that will come and tarnish the whole broadcast. So you know, when we spoke about Zimbabweans, do we support each other or take it as a joke, or laugh when someone has got an issue? And you were in support of that, and you were sharing your own experiences here in New Zealand. So we're going to do a part 2. And on this part 2, I listened to you and I saw your concern. And when I watched the video back, I understood what you meant. And even some of my admins actually said, hey, Casey, there are some things that we need to stop on the page. And there are some people that we need to stop from coming on the page. So I do get you.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, no, just let me know. I'm just dashing off to the office now.
Yep.
And I will jump on. Are you on right now?
I'm on right now if you wanted to join in the live before I close.
Okay. All right.
Okay, I'll see you there.
All right.
All right. Thank you. Bye. So here's the thing, guys. I'm still here. I'll just show my camera. Right. This lady here, she's the one who actually made me feel uncomfortable last night when she asked the question, Katina, why did people remove you, or how did you end up leaving these groups? And I couldn't answer because I thought I just didn't want noise with anybody. But now, you know what? I don't have to protect evil influences. I don't have to protect lies. I don't have to protect deception. I don't have to protect things that are actually leading to so much commotion in Zimbabwe. Social media, let's use it. Let's claim that social media is actually was created for God, by God, and let's use it for to glorify God. And just by being kind, whereby one thing that I wish for is that one day people would only remember me for greatness and being the true me. Let me be me. I think I've written a blog about let me be me. Just be yourself, be natural. And I'm not saying by natural, like keep your natural hair, but just be you. Where you don't have to be influenced by external sources or these external platforms to even what I say here. It shouldn't influence the way you do your things. If you don't believe in what I do, just move on. Just move on. So starting today, guys, you know what? I don't want any more of those evil influences. You want to work with me? I'm doing repentance from my page. I post some things about deliverance every time. And believe me, everyone is really appreciating that. As for other platforms, I'm not saying be destroyed or anything, but the evil influences within your pages needs to be destroyed. It needs to be stopped now in Jesus' mighty name. It just needs to be stopped. That's all I'm saying. The evil that you guys created. Yes, you might look at me and think she's crazy, she's broken, she's going nuts and she needs help. You also need help if you can't see the things that I'm talking about. Or if you see these things and you are shut down and you keep quiet and pretend like these things are not happening. You know, it's not right. That we actually condone evil. We condone people insulting each other on social media and make it like appear it's okay. You condone even insulting me here right now. Some of the comments that I'll never read, you make it appear like as if it's okay. You condone demons within Zimbabwe and make it appear like as if it's holiness. We need to stop. We just need to stop as Zimbabweans. Let's unite in kindness. Let's unite in love. Let's unite in good things, whereby when a Zimbabwean is seen, whether I'm in New Zealand or I'm in Zimbabwe, South Africa, America, UK, Australia, people see nothing but the fruits of the Holy Spirit, of the Holy Spirit of love, joy, peace, kindness, self-control, patience. I know I'm a work in progress myself. I'm crying out for those as well. But you know what? Let's condone those kind of things. Let's condone good things. Not to condone false prophecies, to condone fake preachers, to condone all these evil influences that are spreading across the nation of Zimbabwe. And we call that a good Zimbabwe. Sizofika, sizonqoba. Sinqoba sisiyangaphi? Linqobani? How can evil influences go and nqoba other evil influences? We need to stop it. We need to stop it. We just need to stop it. We just need to stop it. Yes, I can bring Jesus anytime. I can talk about Jesus anytime. You have your own family issues. We don't know about them, and we'll never know about them. You know about mine, and this is what I am, and this is what I have. For those who would like to keep following Casey with my mess, with all these things that I've said to you, I'll keep myself being real. Keep following. If you feel like this has put you off, you know what? You can move on with your lives, and but the page will keep going. We'll keep doing what we do. But at the moment, this is where we are at Zimbabwe. We are the most confused, the most disgusting, most embarrassing, the most nasty of nations, whether we are overseas or wherever we are. We are not united. It's filthy. It's disgusting. And we need to stop it. And then come the tribalism as well that happens within us. What is all that about? My platform, that's why I speak both Ndebele and Shona. And I just want to say this to you all, if you're listening to me right now. Lapha kuyakhulunywa any language. Even if I have ukuthi kuthiwa ngidinga umuntu ozakuya interpret ukuthi sikhuluma ama languages ethu. Asenze njalo because iZimbabwe ungagoogla. Uyabona ukuthi kuyakhulunywa ukuthi there's different languages in Zimbabwe. How many languages are there in Zimbabwe? It's not just Shona, but we are so tribalist. We are so divided. We want to dominate one another. And my page, this page, for those who are following me, is our page. We want to break that cycle. Abuse, kuundurana. It's a demon rekuundura iro rekuti hanzi kutozvifambisa mbiri kunzi handi ndinoundura unounduro. It's a demon. It's a demonic spirit. It's evil. It's filthy. We need to stop it. And yes, you can bring Jesus anytime. And that's why I'm turning down. Because the moment I see that, oh my goodness. I am a preacher too, for the no. I have traveled around the world. I do preaching as well. But I do know when to stop. But most of you are used to people who preach the gospel and then they pretend to be holier than thou. Next door. You know, pastor no actually lay their hands on you. The previous night, next door, abuse molest church. Most of you, you've suffered when you were young. You had issues. You were molested. You were sexually abused. You were pedophiled. Now you've become pedophiles as well. But you can't talk about it because Maganza Jitauru and KC, we talk about it. I talk about my issues. And that's what will set us free. This truth will set you free. So you want the truth for those who are listening. Voices, demons, those who are listening, you want to be real. You want to share your story. Panotino Chema will cry with you. I'll cry with you. Those tears that you saw before, yes, they are for me, but they're also for some people that I know they've reached out to me from behind the scenes and said, Casey, what you're talking about is what I've gone through as well. All right, I just want to welcome Masafinya is here, my sister here, and say hi. What's up?
Hey guys, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? Good to see you.
Good. What's the topic today? Sorry, I didn't catch it.
Right. So you asked a question yesterday, and I know you ended up dropping because something was going on that platform. So
yes,
I'm just responding to the question you asked. I actually wanted to start it with you, but I have to be somewhere very shortly. Where you said, Casey, why did people remove you from those pages? You know how I became quite loud yesterday, and I was saying that I got kicked. I left some platforms and stuff like that. And then you asked to say, can I ask why did people remove you from those platforms? And I couldn't answer you because I just went numb. And I said, oh, I'll answer it at the end of this. And I didn't. The reason is because I thought I was protecting. I didn't want to bring chaos. But I think what we think is chaos sometimes is actually the truth being exposed and people stopping certain cycles that have become the norm for Zimbabweans. So have you got anything to say? I mean, I've already answered.
Yeah, I get your point. Zimbabweans, sometimes we don't want to see another sister achieving or another brother achieving. We have a tendency of wanting what they have, and I don't understand why that works that way, because we should actually support the sister, but we have a tendency of saying, uyu ari kuita zvakadai saka ini ndodawo kuitawo, or uyu ari kufarisa saka inini ndodawo kuinterfere nazvo. So we have that problem, and I wish we could be better people.
I agree. And I think you being here in New Zealand with me, I mean, I thank you for coming to the platform yesterday, which is amazing. You have experienced similar things here, not just on social media, but in reality. I know, when we went to the Black Lives Matter, I was one of the people that were speaking out there and very loud, and that was good, but we are the black people. You were there. I know you were there because I saw it on your Facebook. You shared something about it as well. You wouldn't see any Zimbabwean coming to support another Zimbabwean or a cause that is actually related to who we are, our own identity of what we are crying for. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. I have as I said last night, I have this organization I started out, and because I put Africa in it, also Otorua African Foundation, a lot of the people, Africans in general in New Zealand and mainly Zimbabweans, were saying, Kuti, why did I open up this organization, and questioning. Instead of saying, well done, sister, we want to see you grow. Nah, they're not happy. They pissed off about it.
Yeah. Typical Zimbabweans.
Yeah, it's
Typical
not good at
Zimbabweans.
all.
So I just actually, I'm grateful that you came to join me on this live, because this is the lady who is behind, the first one who actually started by asking me the question last night, and that was the first time that I actually felt uncomfortable, and I thought I actually haven't dealt with this properly. I haven't dealt with this properly, and I need to answer, because I was getting questions from even in my inbox. The bachelorettes as well were asking me, say, Katina, why did you move your show from Melly?
Yeah.
And everyone has been asking me, why did you? And I just laughed about it, but I shouldn't have. I should have just said the truth. That, hey, guys, you know what? This is what happened. And the more I don't follow some of these social media. I never followed Melly before. And when Masimba came and approached me and said, Katina, this, and I thought, oh, actually, let me get in there and see what happens. But when things started happening from in there, and I'm watching and I'm part of the page, that sounds like, oh, okay, I see what's going on here. I understand. But not to bash anyone here. This is not about Melly. This is not just about Dehwa. This is not just about Masimba. It's about every Zimbabwean platform that we have, which has noise right now. Whether you have 2 viewers, whether you are an aspiring, they call them celebrities or whatever, let's do it in kindness, in respect, and in love, and try to build each other up as Zimbabweans. No Zimbabwe, actually, that's where Zimbabwe is going to start from. Zimbabwe won't start by kicking out ZANU-PF, because you have filthy, like behaviors and all these things that cause commotion and confusion and conflicts and strife in our nation. So there's no way we can fix this nation this way. There's no way.
No. True.
There is no way. There's no way.
Anyway, Katina, thank you for inviting me. I just got to dash off to work.
I know. Thank you so much.
I will keep in touch, and keep doing the good work you're doing. I think it's really good that you're making people aware of what's going on around us. A lot of us, it's okay. It's not okay. We need to confront some people. Some people need to be pulled out and confronted about some things, their behaviors and how they treat other people.
That's right. Anyway, thank you so much, my sister, and we'll catch up in the. I've got your number and everything, so we'll catch up. We need to fix all these other things that are happening in New Zealand as well, because I mean we've got our own things going on here. Thank you. I love you. You take care. Bye. All right. I'm gonna drop you. All right. Okay. So for those, whether you are happy or not, I'm just gonna end this broadcast right now, and I just want to say thank you so much for joining. Whether you heard me or you kind of like heard me or you really heard me, it's not my problem. The people that really believe in what you do, people that really believe in where we're going as individuals, as nations, as families to start with, People have real problems behind the scenes. It's not just about people coming up here and saying, hey, this is what I'm going to keep it real. Keep it real. Let's not use one another. Let's not use one another, not even for publicity. And I know it appeared because I was getting advice to say, hey, chuck it here, chuck your YouTube channel there, just do this, do this. But the truth is, you don't need to go through all that. If God really wants you to be somewhere, if He permits you into something, He will provide for it. You don't need to manipulate nobody, whether it's in ministry, it's in business, or anything. As a business person myself, I have to say to people, you gotta work hard. As a nurse myself, I have to say, you have to work hard. So yes, you can come here and insult me, but at the end of the day, I do what I do. I love life. And the next thing you're gonna see right now is you see that I'll be on another on another stage, like talking about something totally different. I'm done with it. You heard me. You heard what I had to say. You listened. For those who listened. For some got upset, but you're gonna get pissed before you get set free. The truth will piss you off before it sets you free. That's one thing for sure. Whether you agree with me or not, you don't have to agree with me. Do I forgive those platforms? Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Show me one person who is not broken because of what is happening in Zimbabwe right now. But how can we mend each other? How can we mend this nation when we are breaking each other within ourselves here? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't. Even what I'm doing right now doesn't make sense, that I have to come and respond to people, to followers, to everybody by saying, hey guys, I'm not attached to those pages anymore. No matter how much they might, we might sound like we are, but no, we are not. A lot has happened behind the scenes. Have you got a similar experience? You know what? I've just decided, as I'm doing this live right now, I don't want to entertain any more gossips about this platform or that platform anymore. I just want to move on. So in closing, I just want to say that thank you so much for joining me. And moving forward, this is the end of this chapter where I had been covering up for some of these broadcasts where I didn't want of these other channels or whatever, platforms where I didn't want to respond to people's questions when they said, Ketina, why were you kicked out? Why did you leave? Now you know the reasons why. I might not be good to work with anybody. Some people were just not designed to fit in. But we gotta unite somewhere for us to go as a nation. And like I said before, if we unite in doing good, just imagine how good Zimbabwe can turn out to be. But we are uniting in evil. Where there is noise is where you go. Like right now, KC. We are coming because paita makuwa. No, handiskuita makuwa. Ndikutaura chokwadi. There's a difference between telling the truth nekutaura makuwa. No, for those who are saying, Ketina, don't go, I am going. Kana muchigona kuita zveuroi, toda kuona kuti ropa rajesu rinodarika uro here. My family has tried it. Makavaona vakauya vakarodza mazino. And it's not up to you to try and fix people's families. In platform pangu, I tell people to share your story. I share mine, he shares his, she shares his. From our stories, sharing each one another stories, you pick up kuti zvako ndezvipi zvinokubatsira ndezvipi. That's how we deal with it. And guess what? The host is so real. Whether ndauya ndine mapundu kumeso, ndauya ndisina kubleacha kumeso, vasina kubleacha vaya vari kushaya kwekufita in. This is the platform to come. Munouya, munonyengwa, mugotaura nyaya dzenyu. No bleach needed here. Bleach therapy, transgenderizing your skins. Muchinyepa motanga kutuka vanhu tonzi takasviba. Mawaniro akasiyana ndati nditaure vanhu vachiri pano. So don't insult people because of the way they look. No body shaming. And I think I've just stated my rules. I didn't mean to do that on this on this live. But moving forward, whether I mentioned your platform or not, if you really want to do something with me, come to my inbox. Don't fight with me. I don't have time for that. Don't fight with me. I'm not here to fight. I'm here to say, let's work together, but in truth. Pakakanganisika, yes. Takatadzirana, yes. Because you guys, you really messed with me. You messed with my personal life. Simbashkanza, you know what you did, and you definitely know why you did what you did with my family. I don't have to defend myself on anything because all I know is the truth sets people free. Imagine when you come on a social media platform, you defend lies, and then you go behind the scenes, you know that this person, those people are not at peace at all. I'm at peace. My life is moving forward. I'm still running, guys. For me, you need to start worrying when I stopped running. Last year, I stopped running. I was depressed. That's the truth. But now, guess what? Listen to me. Some of you are on antidepressants right now. Do you know why? because you don't talk about the shit that has happened to you. Some of you were abused when you were young. I encourage people to talk about their stuff on my page. You know why? Because I know that speaking up becomes your gateway to healing. Some of you are wondering, how could you be like, say what things happened to you just a few months ago and now you're up and running and doing things? I'm not pretending. I don't have time to pretend. Life is too short. I could die tomorrow. But all I want to live, if anything is to happen to me, is greatness on this world. I want to live greatness. I don't want to live anything. I just want to love on you, on you, on you. Now, may I take this opportunity to tell you that, yes, I am part of the team on Radio 54 African Panorama Live, and I'll continue to be one of the DJs, one of the presenters there. You know what? We are trying to do something good for Zimbabwe, but Zimbabwe yacho ndiyo hii inoundurana, where people come and they try to dim each other's lights, where people come and they insult one another about something as simple as hair. How do you know? Maybe I'm on cancer treatment. You all know that I went and had some scans being done. Maybe I haven't disclosed that part about me. Maybe that's why I keep the same hair or the same hairstyle. Anybody that knows me, they know that I use the same hairstyle. I just use this. I like curly hair. That's me. I don't have to look like you. I don't have to wear wigs like you. I'm a runner, baby. You know what I mean? Show me one African woman who runs 165 kilometers, ultra marathons. Okay? Oh, you can't do that. You can't do that. You look at me, you wish you could be me. But now listen, Zimbabweans, when you see somebody doing something that you've never done, support that person. I'm that kind of person. You come to me and say, hey, Casey, this is what I'm doing. This is what I do. Believe me, there's a single mother here. I think I've seen her. Saliwe Mkwananza, I'm just going to mention you in good terms. She's amazing. Now listen to me. That's why I started the single parents group, because she came and put something underneath one of my posts on Mvengemvenge, which was talking about how she is building a house in Zimbabwe as a single mother. It's there on YouTube. Go look for it. I want to partner with people like those. They have been undermined, these single mothers, by you Zimbabweans. Munovachera because anoya akapfeka naiti rako oita video yake. These are the kind of people I want to work with. These are the kind of people I want on my page. This is reality, baby. Because I don't want you to change the way you do things. Because maneru kana makurara munobvisa zvimawigi zvenyu izvozvo. Varume vakuona zvidhoma mausiku ndosaka vakuzotsvaga vakuenda vachinorara nevasikana vebasa. Stress fe izvezvi. Because takutaura the real things that happen in Zimbabwe for Zimbabweans. Munoya muchiundurana zvenyu, mukuundurana vana KC. At least I say my things the way they are. I'm single. I'm not looking. I'm enjoying the bachelorette and bachelor's shows. I'm hosting them. Those guys are real. They are looking. And you may despise them. You might think, Chico. Somebody else would answer Chico Chakazoitika ne bachelorette. Now, because this will be part of it. Yes, Diva is broken and he just needed a break and everything. But he was my best friend. Takutaura Zimb. But in terms of Zimbabweans, we were on the same boat. Yekuti mazimbas anokushandisa gokundura atigone kubatana. Why? Jealousy, envy, competition. Why do you compete with Ketina? You heard my story. I spoke my own story about my upbringing. Some of the things that I've been through, some of you are nowhere near that. Some of you maybe have been through worse. But because, I'll just put my comments at the but because I share my things the way they are, and I'll be talking about me. I come and talk about them like this. But at the moment I spoke to my admins, hey guys, there's something that got us. We watch all these videos together as a watch party. Oh guys, this is really touching me. This lady who asked me about Ketina, why did you leave these platforms? What happened? She asked it twice. That's not me. I just want to be real. So how real are you? Are you there to support fellow Zimbabweans, or are you there kuundura? Zokerai kuma platforms zenyu andinanga basa nemi. The real ones who stay here. The real ones who walk with me. The real ones who say sisketi. We are batane tigadzirise zviri kutinetsa as people. We are batane tigadzirise zviri kunetsa vana vedu. We are batane tigadzirise zviri kutinetsa communities edu, because those very same communities ndo achabatsira kuti tichinje cities edu, ozochinja nyika yedu, ozochinja politics, even the way vanhu vamuruda kudzinga politics mozochi varipo for a reason mani vavo hativadi hatizvidi, but muda kuti vareplacewe nani mimi muini muchititaridza tsvina dzakadai. I'm 38. I'm 38, if that makes any difference. And not that it matters. But now the thing is, ngatibatane ise mazimbos. Let's have fun, but in having fun, let's not try to dim other people's lives. Let's have causes on our pages, but in doing so, can we not compete or compare? Inini, I'm just me. I encourage people who say, hey, follow Advocates page. Vanoda kuita zve-bachelor and bachelorette, that's a real program and it's real. Vanhu vari kusangana nevanhu vavo chavo chavo zvemashuwa. Single parents and single moms, guess what? I'm one. I used to be a housemaid too. My first job was a housekeeper. And that's why when I listen to Saliwe's story where she talks about being a maid in South Africa, but she's building a house, I know what it feels like. I know what it means. Ndakazviendesa kuchikoro ndiri ndapa A level because I was working as a maid. But some of you unotanga kutuka munhu kunditukira kuti wakatizire chikumba ukazviendesere ichi kuchikoro. Pane kuti mutofila encourage kuti hey, ma-abuses ari kuitika mumba mangu izvezvi. Let me reach out and say, yes, I'm going through abuse right now. This page is where you can reach out, but kana reach out, you have to be real. You have to be real. Kwete zvokuti vigira maskiti enyu amunoti maskiti, whatever that nonsense is. I've never seen that word in the dictionary anyway. So language yenyu kuZimbabwe, yeah, all that nonsense, I'll call it nonsense. That's what I would call it. All right. Yeah, I'll take this as a compliment and smile. You know what? I'm just going to say a joke about this. Somebody actually, New Zealand, when I used to drink, or even now if I have to go and buy a bottle of wine or anything, they want my ID. Anzi, because normally they can't sell alcohol for anyone under the age of 18. So ID kuramba. So take that as a compliment. I'll take that as a compliment bullet. Social media but anyway, that was just funny. I just thought I would answer you. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. And having said that, I'm a runner, I'm a DJ, I'm a mother, I'm a nurse. I'm a professional. I'm a real person. I cry when I have to cry. I speak the truth even when nobody can find it. I don't do that. I've traveled in ministry. Have you ever heard me kunzanzi ketinaka kumbira mari kuna ningi yokuita ministry yokuita ende ku Israel yokuita ende ku America? No, because I believe, and I'm going to leave this word with you all. If God permits you into something, He will provide for it, for it, and He will provide for you. You don't need to manipulate nobody to do something. You need to understand the way Maria Vanoti, He's Jehovah Jireh, the provider. Inine, I mastered that. Yokuti, if He permits you into ministry, into something, into a cause, He will provide for it. Iwena mata vanhu vanouya and ask maybe once, vanhu vachatanga kuuya because God has His own ways of providing. We don't need to manipulate each other and scam each other. Kana kuda kushandisa vanhu kuti tipromote zvinhu zvedu, kuti vaunze more things, because God has His own ways of providing. So if He permits you into something, He provides and He protects you and He protects that thing. Murukunzwa, master that. And that's something that you won't learn from anybody, because vanhu vanokupreachira havakudze izvozvo, because vanoti murambe muchipa muchiduza homwe dzenyu. Apa uri kufamba nebhutsu yakaboka pasi, munhu wauri kuduzira ari kugara mansion mudouble story, makapusa sterek mazimba, kupusa chaiko makapusa chaiko. Yeah, yes, that's right. Ndakanganisa. I think I'll be fired after this. I am not a DJ, I'm a broadcaster. I am a broadcaster. Akuna ma DJs ku radios 54. Kune ma broadcasters. And for those who want to tune in, whether you're still here because you're a supporter or you're an enemy, you know what? Tosangana ku radio 54. 11 p.m. zangu zanasi them New Zealand. Or 12 p.m. zeku UK, 1 p.m. zeku Zimbabwe. Uyai munzwe. Ndiri kutaura nyaya idzodzi, tiri kuzvitaura. I mean, it's not about kundurana, but we just need to come together. I don't have to mention names, but all I'm about is not only the love fairy radio, the love fairy, because all I do is music. I just love on people. For those who've listened to me, all I do is love when I'm on radio. I just want to spread love. I keep it real. Family violence is real. It's really sad that when I speak my story about my upbringing, you don't have to believe me, but it's really sad that sometimes all you need to do is to listen to the person when they talk about their story. All you need to do is lend a listening ear. You don't do that. Don't do that, Zimbabweans. You were not there when I was raised. You were not there when I was raped. You were not there when I was beaten. You were not there. When this person who comes to you saying, "Mukadzi ari kundirova mumba kana murume ari kundirova mumba," believe me, vakadzi vari kurova varume mudzimba. I will have guys, I've got 4 guys on standby who are going to be sharing their stories about women who actually physically abuse them. Vakadzi vanorova varume. Varume. Dzidzai kutaura, and that's why I'm here. I'm saying, guys, musafire mukati. You are human. You've got emotions too. And takadzidziswa kunzanzi varume havachemi. You know what? It's okay. Actually, I get it. Just like my friend Broch, I love a man who cries. Murume anochema. Because what my emotions and my feelings. You know? Utanombotchemawo kana kawana uchemedzwa nesomething. Oh my goodness. Kana uchemedzwa wako nevhangeri nokuti wabatwa nemweya mutsvene. Oh my Jesus. You know? I love that. There's something beautiful about that murume wokuti ane ma-feelings. If you know what I mean. So, you know, we're getting real here. We're getting real. Vasiri vepano chibuda imende ndapedza zvenyu ndatapedza nezvana Melly nana Masimba. Everyone else, and if I see anything, any more comments here, I think we are just going to vamwe vese chibuda izvenyu. Vamwe chibudai. Anzi KT, if you found your mystery, I can't regard it. Close this and then we'll start a new broadcast. I'll just close this one and start again. But Primrose mune vamwe manonoka guys, atichadzoko anzi zora lipstick, ndichazora lipstick. And lipstick ndiye manheru ekuNew Zealand. But tatopedza ketina ndiribo ndachema ndambochemedzwa because inini zvinondichemedza zvokuti vanhu tinochemedzana maZimbabweans. So let's just love on each other and spread love. Just love. Vamwe venyu, when was the last time anybody ever said I love you? Munotongoinzwira paredio kana KC aripo because ndinomboita kamwe kapause. So ndine something chandoita ndongoti, okay, I'm gonna do something right now. I'm gonna do something right now. I love you. I love you. Isusu totongoionera pano love. Ndikasadanana nevanhu panapa, you know, ndodanana nani. Totongoachidanana panapa. And also the other thing to understand as Zimbabweans is munhu kana akavashare nyaya dzake pa-social media, achichema pa-social media. Handina family inini, makaona family yangu is broken. So social media is my family. Mutori ma-cousins. Gantomboverenga ma-cousins angu. So, bra Biza, you're my cousin. You owe people yes, because my followers no page racho kuti rirarameka. I owe people an explanation because e page ndinofamba nevanhu vanofanira kuziva zviri kuitika pane kuti vangoita second guess. They need to know what happened, why Ketina gets kicked out, because tine pamuromo totaura chokwadi. Oda kuti ndinyepa, handinyepe, I won't lie. Typing maposa wacho ndini ndasvika masvika zvapera. So anyway guys, I think I'm just gonna drop now. I think I'm just gonna brab. It's so good to see. I'm glad you tuned in because ndipa my advices from behind the scenes, and thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. Sometimes all you need to see is, hi KC, how are you? I'm not okay. And AP Daphne, how are you? Wotaroti, I'm not okay. Be honest, can also okay. Just be honest, just be yourself. Just be yourself. Dre Rasta uyu ndiye wokupiwa namba yangu yeyu. Namba vaenda viral. Vanhu titrema serious. Anyway guys, I'm going to sign out of here. Thank you so much. I've got kids to look after. I've got a business to run. I need to shower as well. By the way, I just ran 5 kilometers. Waite iwe kunze kwokuteerera makuhwa. Asi makuhwa ndangoyazotaura chokwadi changu. Ndachema zvangu. And that was real. Atitema, I mean, I'm not whatever that word is. I don't even know, my nonsense, mosquito or whatever that is. Where did that even come from? It comes with one person. I don't Zimbabwe. Some dictionary. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. To all my admins, thank you so much for your support from behind the scenes. I could see the comments there and everything. Thank you so much. For all the haters, be delivered in Jesus' name. Let's repent as Zimbabweans and let's unite. Let's love on one another. Signoro, thank you so much for coming to share. Tungasiya rene ngirikini nezvakadai so ngatise a comment iri nani. Signoro, thank you so much for coming to pour your heart out. I'm sorry I had to limit you on time, but I can definitely give you the platform to actually come and share your whole story, and yeah, we'll make it happen. And ndina munhu wokufadza, ndina munhu wekutya, handitye munhu. God has not given me a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of his sound mind. You go to my page, you see it in do tagline yangu iyoyo. God has not given me a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of his sound mind. Those who don't understand why you have to speak up about anything that has happened to you, whether it's family or it's a spouse or it's a child or it's a mother, a father, do you know why? The truth sets you free. The moment you speak up about a narcissist, a controlling spirit, an abusive spirit, a pedophile, you know what? It loses power. Saka vamwe venyu papa makatochengeta some things, gonna save the next girl, the next boy, the next mother, the next father. Makatozvichengeta because hamusi kutaura chokwadi kuti makaabhuzwa nani. Taura kuti munhu akakuabhuza nani, unobviwa nei? Yes, zvinonyadzisa, but you know what, inini ndakataura chokwadi ndikati pane vainzi Clever Mushai, pane vainzi Mr Makara Alfred vekugweru General, kune ainzi Brandon Puli, kune ainzi, ndinotaura mazita, and you know what, ndakaona zvakasevha vanhu musi wandakataura kuti Brandon Puli, ndikabva ndanyora blog ndikarisa paFacebook. 2 weeks after munhu aita zvaakaita, do you know he was found akutotsvaga vakadzi apa achiri nema-court cases nema-protection orders are in process. He had just left, anga achangobuda muchitokisi abvura profile. So these things are real, because ukasaudza vanhu ma-warnings, ukasa-expose those people who have abused you, they will go and abuse someone else. Akatobuda akutotsvaga vamwe vakadzi achizvita I'm a Christian man, single and searching. I'm looking for someone who is God-fearing. Apa baba ivavo vanga vakabata mwana wavo chibharo ari mudiki, ndo vari kubuda vachizvita nzi and pasina kana how many weeks after aenda kuma-courts with Ketina for sexual abuse and physical assault, akutotsvaga vakadzi achizviti I'm holier. So that's the reality. What am I saying to you Zimbabweans? Kana wakabatwa nemunhu, kana uchirohwa nemurume mumba, taura. Musi waunongoudza mumwe munhu chete, zvinopera, because support iriko kunzoko, but the support won't come to you unless you tell somebody about it. The justice system yamunoti haishande pavanhu vanovanza. Inoziva sei kuti uri kurohwa mumba iwewe? I've got a lady who's going to come and share her story on my platform very soon. You know what? I was actually surprised that there is somebody ari brave like that, because Zimbabwe vakadzi vakuita so brave as well. She's based in South Africa, but she got a protection order for her ex-husband. And guess what? It's working for her, because justice system haikuvinge mumba mako, unoivinga iwonovaudza kuti I'm going through shit, ndiri kurohwa, ndiri kurepewa, vouya vo-intervene. But the problem is most of you makachengeta nyaya dzinotyisa mudzimba nemimoyo menyu izvezvi. We have a lady yesterday, when one of my guys were sharing, who actually came and opened up about what is going on with her right now. So this is what is happening in our platform. I'm not doing this for money. I don't need money from anybody right now. Zimbabweans, I'm not competing with anybody. Siyai vanhu vaiti zvavanoita kuma-platforms avo handisade kutaura nemazita from now on, and you don't come mentioning anybody's name on my platform anymore. But let's know that we are dealing with real people. We are dealing with real lives. Filling station inombokwira, but inodzika futi. But may we top up from nothing but goodness. The goodness of God, may it be the guiding line. Tiendesa kuti tive in sync with the Holy Spirit, the fruits of the Holy Spirit, everything that we do. Zviri kuenderana here nebhaibheri racho ratinoti tinoverenga. Inini dziripo nguva dzandotoziva kuti hapana pandarasika panapa, but ndinozozvidzosa manje pandomhanya paya when I get up every morning to do my little 5Ks. That's when I actually realized, oh my goodness, I needed this, Lord. When I run, it's not just for my physical itongoro benefit. It's for my mental, it's for my emotional. I didn't end up on antidepressants because no, guys. My antidepressant is running. Can you help me to run? Now listen to me. This is powerful. New Zealand yakabva yabatana mapurisa nema-doctors vakati, okay, let's help this chick. Let's help Ketina. Adzokere kunomanya. Because that was my only cry. When I prayed, pandakandakarara pasi, after that abuse last year, all I cried for, all I cried for was, I just want to run again. And I just want to say, whilst people are still here, to every Zimbabwean who went and ran a marathon, knowing that, I feel like crying because of that, knowing that the only thing that could keep me going was running. I actually just want to say thank you, because that's the spirit that I'm trying to spread from my page. Yekuti, when you see somebody suffering, don't be jealous of what they've achieved. Kuti wotomutsimbirira munhu pasi kuti hanzi I want them to suffer more. Good wanya, you know. Vanhu vakasimuka, and I remember one brother who actually came and said, Katina, I've been following you. I've been training from behind the scenes. And I'm going to run a half marathon for the first time in my life, just so you can get up from that bed. And I'm sharing this because it was an emotional thing that I remember each time I share it. You know, Chemeza, the guy, his name is Simon Thomas. You can look him up. He's my cousin as well. And he said, I'm going to go and do a half marathon for the first time. I might not be as fast as you, but please, can you get up? I'm going to dedicate this run to you. And it touched me. I got up the next day. You know, we are ahead of everyone in New Zealand. You know that. I got up the next day. And the reason this makes me emotional is because I pray and I hope that it's things like those that will influence the Zimbabwean child to say, when you see a sister or a brother, you see a legend is down, somebody who has been encouraging you, inspiring you, panekuti to celebrate and start saying, yes, the light is off. Light Radzima. Have that heart, that curse that is supportive, where you can actually go and say, I'm going to go and do the same thing that actually boosts this person, the same thing that she brags about. I'm going to go and do this thing to support her. Believe me, I was touched. He became a part of my healing process. The biggest part. It was actually a huge part of my healing process. Why am I sharing this? I'm trying to say, Zimbabweans, I might look like a fool right now, but please, let's have that caring spirit. This might be the first time you've watched me. This might be the last time some of you are watching me. That's okay. But please, let's spread the message of love. Let's try and be there for a person, no matter how much their story doesn't seem to be adding up. Test the spirit. Listen. All you can do sometimes is listen. 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 And I'm crying, and these tears are not just for me, but this is for every person who has been hurt by social media. These tears are for every person who has been hurt and they've not been able to speak up. Maybe you've got something that has been happening in your life. Maybe you were like me for 38 years. You had stuff going on and you bottled up because you wanted to protect the people that have been abusing you. Speak up. Speak up. Even if you have to pick up the phone and ring us as anonymous, do it. Do it. Just do it. Seriously, just do it. Just do it. So I just really want to say thank you so much for everyone who has, who has supported me, whether I was down or I was up. Keep your life as real as you can be. I'm not reading comments. I'm not even scrolling down. So I don't care, or I don't know what's being written there. It doesn't matter. Be real. Yeah, I know people are probably wondering, where do I get all these things? These are part of my running. I have lots of these, tons of these. So you can use them as anything. They can be your handkerchief. They can be your tears wiper. They can be anything. Just be real. Kuchema is not a weakness. Crying is not a weakness, guys. To all the men out there who've been told you can't cry, it's not a weakness. Kuchema doesn't always reflect brokenness. Kuchema shows that you care. Kuchema shows that you are a person that is passionate about certain things. My passion is to see people being set free. I know how I obtain my freedom because there's somebody who painfully obtained this freedom for me on the cross. And I don't take that for granted. That's why even when family deserts me, I'm quick to move on. How do I do that? Ask me instead of bashing me. Do you know how I did that? I just went to 1 Peter 5 verse 7 and I read that scripture and it says, Cast all your worries unto the Lord. Cast all your anxieties unto the Lord. Cast all your burdens unto the Lord. The most memorized scripture in the Bible, but we underestimate it. Do you know what that scripture really means? You can be carefree in Jesus as long as you're forgiven. Forgiveness doesn't mean be stupid and go braiding people's hair. Forgiveness doesn't mean kuti wakutotanga kutoenda mashamwari nevanhu paWhatsApp. No. Forgiveness, you do it for you. You're going to learn something from me today. I was meant to be closing, but you forgive people for you so that you can be free. You forgive people so that you can move on with your life. Nobody should tell you to move on. You move on because you're ready. You move on and you forgive because you're ready. You forgive because you've received the revelation of forgiveness. It's a gift to forgive. You forgive for you, but it doesn't mean braid each other's hair. You forgive for you. So if you've never really understood who is this Katina, what is she all about? I'm not there for viewers anymore. Ndakatozozve viewers ndiri kumapages evanhu. I don't care. I'm happy to talk to two people. I'm happy to be blocked by everybody, but I know the real ones who stay. Let's lift each other up, whether it's in business, whether it's in success, whether it's in terms of like raising our kids. I remember I struggled with last year. I had nobody. I ended up sending him to Zim. I shouldn't have, but I did, and I'm glad I did because he came back with some new skills. Everything happens for a reason. Now from now on, I just want to say to you all, kana wanga uri munhu yokuti unotozikanwa, unouya nema-fake names. You've been creating 7, 8 profiles ekuti upinde muma-platforms evanhu. Just be yourself. You don't need to be fake to get into places. No, chukuviri, you are a snake already just by doing that. Why do you have to create a fake profile to get into my platform? Why do you have to create a fake profile to get into someone? Mwari vane zvako zvavakakugadzirira. Why do you want to keep chasing zvinhu zvisiri kuda kufamba newe, vanhu vasiri kuda kufamba newe? Why? So ndoda ngokudza imese kuti there are people who stood with me, and that's how I made it out through the end of the tunnel from Nyadze abuse. Have you been sexually abused? I have several times, but I can talk about it without crying. I don't know if you've noticed that when I talk about sexual abuse, I don't cry anymore. But when you notice, oh, maybe it's because it never happened. You know what? When healing takes place, you can't change them. Wakabvutirwa, ndiwe wakabvutirwa, ndiye munhu anoziva nyaya dzake. But at the end of the day, you can't change it. Indotongotenda Mwari kuti I didn't catch anything else, other than emotions and all the damage that happened, which is recoverable because Jesus Christ heals. Vanomuti Jehovah Rapha for a reason. But do you believe it? When all those names of God atino memorize atichiimba tichita say, panonzi he is the provider, he is the Lord of hosts, Jehovah Elohim, he is Jehovah Rohi, the shepherd, he is the Jehovah Jireh. Do we believe it? Tinongoimba, but tinomanipulate for all these things. Then why are you manipulating other fellow Zimbabweans to get something? Why? Why, guys? All I'm saying is this platform is a no. It's a no. We can't manipulate. We can't deceive. So I refuse to accept anything from the devil to do with deception, to do with lies. Can I find any lies that have been said? Muchaona one by one, vachatanga kuzvi-expose vega zvavo. I don't have to do anything. For those prayer warriors, I believe this is the time. I don't know if you can sense this. There's actually something different right now happening here. Please. Vaya vanoya ku platform kwangu tichitandara, keep coming. And just remember, we seal it with prayer every time. Kana usingade kunamata, don't come. Usauye zvako. Better ungogara uteerere vanhu vachinamata, but tinotanga nemunamato topedza nemunamato. Real, sincere, authentic prayers to God, declaring that this page belongs to Jesus. Everything that I am, that we are, belongs to Jesus. because we have to declare and affirm kuti he dwells within me, ndogona kushaisha ndigoita zvimwe zvinhu, but the fact yokuti ndinoziva kuti ndina Jesu ndinobuda chete. Kana muine life dzenyu dziri perfect zokuti hamuwane matests, you guys, bless you. Seriously, you are blessed. Handizi kuti makablesswa nani, because the truth is haukure if you don't get tests. For you to have a testimony, you have to be tested. I'll just clean my nose. So kana uchida life ingori smooth yokuti unongoenda wakadaro, no tests, no struggles, ndo zvinozoita kuti mumanipulate people for money mumachechu, mumaministries. Hamudi kushanda futi, muda kushandisa vanhu. If you create something just to use people, wakagara zvako uchivakirwa imba, vanhu vachiuya uchiti feel, give us your offering. Ngatirege kupusa maZimbabweans, and I do hope that people will learn something from here. Ask me, Casey, how did you get to where you are? I was willing to do a platform yokuti ndiudze vanhu kuti, hey, you're stuck in Zimbabwe, you're stuck in Africa. Do you know that corona ikapera? How do people get overseas? Let's share those ideas. Tell my story as it is. Atidi zvokunyeperana kana uda kuitirana godo kuti garai ikoko ndokwenyu. Kana vanhu vachigona vaine chipo choti Mwari vanogona kuvasvitsawo ikoko kwatiri kana kune vamwe. Let it be. Share those stories. Why do you have to be stingy and selfish with information? Casey wakatenga seimba mu New Zealand. Let's share those ideas. How do you manage to look after 2 kids on your own, Casey? They look so well groomed and so well, and yeah, you're doing a good job. Oh no, this is how I do it, or this is how I did it. The struggles were real, guys, but you know what? This is how I did it. Casey, say my relationships achiri kushanda hawo ipapo. Ini zvakaoma. Tinongoramba chingobondera mufunge zvenyu chingochuza vanhu vasirivo. Ende zvakaoma. But hazvinyadzise izvo. Fimbanai vanhu. Because kuti pave nemafamilies vamwe vakaroorana makaroorwa makaita sei makatanga mapfimbwa. So why should we be afraid to talk about it ndipfimbeiwo? You know, why should we be afraid of that? I'm changing something here in our culture, something that has never been heard of. Fimbanai. Uyai mundifimbe kana uda ndifimba ndokuda kana ndisingakuda, anti ice cream flavors akasiyana. Vamwe ma vanilla, vamwe ma chocolate, vamwe ma hockey pocky, vamwe ma gummy whatever anodikwa nevana vangu panapa. But hey, if I don't like your kind of flavor, maybe andidi strawberry or strawberry. Wakunditsamwira wakutondi abuser behind the scenes. Ava samaita vanga vakundi abuser behind the scenes. Anyway, tata chataura mazita vamwe vanhu. Ngatisiya zvakadaro. Toto abuse unzi wandirambirei. You know what, guys? No, it's okay. It's okay. Warambwa, move on. There's no need to abuse one another. Kana warambwa. And akututora nima bachelors, guys. Mauya ku platform kwangu hazvina kukufambira. Futi haungoti uchingosangana nemunhu wotongoti ganda akutorohwa ndoda kutoita serious. Date one another, get to know each other. Tine bachelorette, tine single parents group. Tine rekumhanya, because isusu hatingodi vanhu vanongogara vakangoti fundo mwavari pamaplatform vachingotevera zvinhu muchifutunuka muri ipapo. Makuona isusu vanhu tiri kuzviitira zvinhu zvedu, makuita godo futi. Imi munoswera muri 24/7 on social media muchiundura vanhu. Makuita godo revanhu vari kuzvimhanyira marathons avo vachizviitira zvinhu zvavo. Budai muite something, find something that you can do. Ndakutokupai mazano panapa out of just me crying and weeping about stuff here. You know, get up and do something. Are you out of shape? You want to look like Casey? Nobody shaming, but the truth is, because you wish you could look like me. But here's the thing, you have to put the work. Computer behind the computer. Go ahead and do something out there. Okay, they've put on weight because of some medical conditions. Respect them. You're beautiful, by the way. You look amazing. Nokuwana some extra zimwe ngwanotombowisha kuti dai ndinazvo kuti ndombopota nchizunza zimwe ngwa pandorowa majaiva angu paya. You know? But just be yourself. Vuma kuti iwe pauri ndeapa, but love yourself and love the way you are. Whether wauya uine maboru usina ma-makeup ngana Casey nasina ngoya sezvandiri. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. If you watched my live yesterday, vakadzi vakauya vakasunga madhuku. Show me on one platform yekuti munhu unoenda wotosvika wakasunga madhuku vamwe vachikotsira zvavo paplatform ipapo tichiseka zvedu chinakirwa vomuka toita kero nenyaya kuti tange tiri mulounge. That's it. You can go and copy that in your platforms too. Pane kuitirana godo. And don't compete. Just go and do it. Vunzai KC, how do you do that platform? Yeah, you have to give some money, but don't scam people to kuti vakubhadharire zvinhu zvakadaro. Shanda, enda unoshanda and pay for those kind of platforms so that you can influence change zviri authentic. Kwete zvokuda kuti toda kudya ningi, toda kuvhara ningi nokuvhara ningi, toda kuvhara page raningi kuitira kuti rangu rioneke. What for? What for? Tikwanirei mazimbos. So I hope this helps every Zimbabwean who will watch this. I don't know where you are, who you are, but everyone who watched this, it may have started like as if it's crazy. Yeah, then I got beeper. I just went for my run this morning and I just felt really the need to come and share kuti after last night video. This sister who asked me this question, I need to answer her. It's not fair. That's me being the honest, open, truthful me. What you see is what you get. What you hear is what I say. Kana uda unonzwa zvinontaurwa nevamwe vanhu, unozonzwa diluted word. It's up to you. But don't come to me nemakuhwa, handidi makuhwa inini. Kana uda kuita makuhwa, ita ako iwewe. Uya undudze makuhwa ako, nyaya dzako iwe ndodzandinoda. I don't have time to listen to makuhwa evamwe vanhu. Kana vauda kundudza nyaya dzavo vachauya votaura nyaya dzavo. But for now, ngatitaure zvako neni. Ini ndotaura dzangu, iwe wotaura dzako. How cool is that? Munhu anozviitira makuhwa ake pasi pano makambomona. Indoita makuhwa angu ndega ini. Ukandibvunza kuti Keti wakamborara nevarume vanga, ndinokudza nyaya dzangu ndega zvangu. I say my own stories. Ndotaura nyaya dzangu ndega. Ndakabvutirwa stonyeni, ndakamitiswa. Baba mufana ndikatoresa 3 protection orders. Learn something from that. Cycle yeabuse irimo muupenyu hwako. Chiri kuita kuti usavasungise vanhu ivavo chii. Vari busy kuabuse vamwe vanhuko. Inini handidi kunyepa. Ukandiabuse mapepa straight away, because I understand the justice system very well. I'm the New Zealand report writer for the Zimbabwean community here. Ndinoinzwisisa justice system. Ndinokusungisa ndombononoki. Justice system toinzwisisa saka tidi kusora chinetsana. Wandinetsa wandiabuse and I know my rights. Atinonoki. Ipo pano ngatipedzeranei dzimai mapage, anything to do with me in your pages, just delete it. And ndikutaura vakandihosta, just delete it. Just remove it straight away, straight up. Kana sazvamboitika pa social media eZimbabwe, just do it for me and for the sake of peace and for the sake of moving on. Just remove it. Mapepa anoshanda guys, anoshanda. Visa atidi zvinhu zvakadaro. Takapinda uchiti titi muri kuita zvinhu zvino, but makati abuser behind the scenes. Emotionally, makati abuser. So no, just stop. Pano toda kuita zvinhu zvino. I may not be perfect. Neither are you. In at least zvangu ndozvitaurira ndega. So vanoda kufamba nesu, vanoda kufamba neni, I'll introduce all my my admins to you at some point, but please musatange kuva abuser from them. You probably already know who they are. Vamwe vacho hatichatombovatauri. Motanga kuva abuser, but haiwa, they are thick-skinned. Tinofamba naro bhora, tinofamba nemweya. Even though tichimboshaisha zvedu, we're not perfect, but the one that we believe in is perfect. But pakaitika that trade-off, makaona. Yakaitika pa cross. For every nail that went on Jesus' fingers, his hand, 1, 2, 3, yakazoenda pa makumbo. That was deception. That was lies. That was diseases. That was all the demons, all the witchcrafts, everything. Very busy behind the scenes right now. Let's take authority in Jesus' name. Busy kugadzirisa kuti tomuita se hapana zvaunomuita. My family vakaenda pasi pemvura vachiedza. Indinot believer in the name above all names. Ndogona kushaisha zvangu. I may appear like a nobody, but the name that I believe in. Ndinorara zvangu depression pasapa ndakambo. It wasn't even depression. It was close to being, because you can't call yourself depressed. So no, it was close to being depression. I was bruised emotionally, but for you to be healed, you have to admit and acknowledge that you are not okay. Indaka acknowledge kuti handisi bore, guys. Ndaiuya ndichinyora mukaverenga mablogs angu. For those who've read my blogs, you'll see them. Ndichinyora kuti I'm not okay. I'm not okay. Vanhu vachindiseka. Ndichinyora kuti nhasi ndagonawo kumuka ndikaenda pagedhe, vanhu vondiseka. Ndichinyora kuti hey, nhasi ndamuka ndikadai vanhu vondiseka. Ndakazviita benzi, but it's because social media and blogging was the only way that I could vent. I had to write. I'm a writer, so I had to write what was going on. Muchandifunga mwe musima kuti mai vaya zvavakataura zvaitobatsira wena. And the social media, Facebook, was the only way I could talk to people. I had no family, I had no friends at the time. because you don't trust anybody. So when anybody presents their issue per social media, as long as it's real, I'm not mosquito, support that person. Support the person. Ndosaka tiri kuti vanhu uyai nema-real profiles enyu, musavande. Uri kuvandei? Uri kuvigei? Chii chauri kuvanda? Ask yourself that. Uri kuvandei? Uri kutizei? What is going on? Why are you hiding? Isu wamwe hatina chirikuviga, handina chekuviga. You should not have, ndoda kuti unofa unge uri munhu yakuti when I do my audits with people, ndinovati, if you don't want me to catch you doing something wrong, then don't do it. Don't do it. So as preachers, fellow preachers, if you're there, kana paine zvausingadi kuti vanhu vafind out, pane kumanipulata nekuscama vanhu nekunyepera vanhu, don't do it. Ukatongonzwa moyo wako uchiti ichi handidi kuti vanhu vachizive. Fornication is the biggest one. Handidi kuti vanhu vazive kuti ndakakwirwa nezuro because handina murume. Then don't do it. Handidi kuti mukadzi wangu azvizive kuti ndiri kudai so. Pardon. Don't do it. Handidi kuti vanhu vazvione kuti ndaba chichichi. Don't do it. Usazviite. The moment wangofila kuti I don't want people to find out what I'm doing right now, then it means you're doing something wrong. It's against your own Christian morals if you're a Christian, or just humanity as a whole. So don't do it. Do no harm to nobody. Just love, love, love. Loving people doesn't mean to fly to Zimbabwe mdara ndeipi yako. Love from a distance, but now very toxic. Toxicity is there in the families. Do you have to put up with it just because Andy dead? Dimai mwana. No. Jeremiah 11:29. I know the plans I have for you. Plans to prosper you, not to harm you. But ukangoona munhu akukukonzera harm, hazvisiri zvaMwari izvi, even though they claim kuti ndezvaMwari. Please, guys, let's understand Bible ratinoita. So moving forward, I think I have to go. Mwana ndofunga atomanya cross country yake ndisandasvika. I have to be a good mother and a good presenter here too, and a good whatever broadcaster, whatever you guys would call this. But panapa ndandaya kuzochema nekutaura chokwadi changu, and I think I just poured my heart out. Next time you see a brother crying, you see a sister falling, please batsiranai. There is a nice way yekuti vanhu mubatsirane. Vema fake magaro vaya, fake enurai muri mega. The only fake thing I have here is my hair, and I love it. And something. Mambo na photos zakawanda mu New Zealand, most of the running my races and they use my photos for publicizing my races for the following year. I love it. I love it because it's exotic. And the other thing is because Jesus Christ saves. So it's actually my way of making the name of Jesus known. So if you didn't know, that's it, baby. So anyway, don't compare your life with mine. There are things that I do that you can't do, and there are things that you do that I can never do, and I would never want to do them either. So, I love you guys, and I'm just going to sign out now. God bless you.